Jesus. Hey, Mooney is in the chat. Hi, Mooney. How are you doing? I had some technical difficulties, sorry. All right. First of all, I'm gonna say hi, everyone. Welcome to session 2 of welcome to session 2 of End of Eldershell. I'm here with the guys. I'm gonna unmute myself real quickly and let them say hello. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to session 2 of End of Eldershell. I hope you all are excited.
No.
Oh. Thanks, Fishy, for being a supportive friend.
Wow!
So, yeah.
I'm excited to be here, but you haven't paid me for this week.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, that's my bad. I'm
just
sorry.
Assuming the money's coming, it's still pending, but
yeah, no, it will come eventually. But you know, yeah.
I will come eventually.
Oh, why is
wait, Lewis,
why
need
is
sunglasses now.
No, guys. Okay.
Oh right, that's a good call. Hold
Oh my god, these guys are
I'm
idiots.
too busy locking out the haters.
I'm rocking out the haters.
A boulder hits us all and kills us.
Why didn't the sound alert thing work?
You know what? Fuck it. My snake gets to have the sunglasses.
Okay. Oh my god, you got 2?
You got 3?
There we go. Monitor and alright, no, so I could hear them now as well. Sorry, Minnow. Have you tried using Fireball that fixes everything? Yeah, I don't think I want to use Fireball on my whole setup. Anyway, does anyone want to give the kind of a like a like?
Oh, I heard Water wanted to do that.
Yeah, Wouter wanted to do the
Yeah,
rundown.
Roger wanted to do that.
No, did he now?
Yes.
Yeah, he said so.
Yeah, man. I
He's
just
an eager little student,
that's
don't you,
exactly
Daddy?
what I said. Because I paid so good attention yesterday. My notes, wow, so.
Yesterday.
I think I'm
Last
gonna.
time, I mean. It's been a long day of playing Elden Ring. That's tiring.
I'm gonna ask Aaron. You're the official note taker. Can you give a quick rundown of what happened last session?
Thank you, Joost. I was not prepared.
Okay, just some notable events. So I'll just quickly fire through. Introduction to Town Ridge, a small town in the Draconic Peaks. So stones could be trooper introduced in the forest region, a small pond next to a town. Could be attempted to find a mystical flower, white flower to buy him. Was told about the flower by telling spirit travelers, found the flower after raging, could have gone into the forest. Introduced to Howlers, Mimi. Introduced to Ben Store Collar, she catches up in the coming wall of the name Bob Rotten in the streets of Talon Ridge. The common ridge, Robbie Mimi still sent apples from the like heart. Next page. Brenna and notices Mimi and a half-eaten apple and it's back and forth, decided to move towards the Broken Bridge Tavern. Introduced Carlash Diode at the tavern, talked to Barkeep Hart to find Brenna. Bart explains Brenna's around and should be here soon. Tries to talk to Dragonborn 1 at the tavern, told to fuck off. Tries to talk to the human Pete Ergrin. They told to get a chat and fashion and had a bloody job. Brenna Holt and Mimi after the tavern. Carlash introduced themselves to Brenna. Everyone joins the table and Pete discusses a possible job. Pete has dropped off to obtain information of various animals and monsters using a specialized Warlock Pokedex. Definitely a Pokedex, just 100% Pokedex. You just know the Pokedex today. Cooper and Azor head to the herbalist shop and home Cassage's herbalist store. Cooper leaves the white flowers and plus a bunch of other herbs and stinging nettles in a bundle near the doorstep. Cooper leaves a note wrapped in the hand of the axe and throws it at the door from a distance and runs away as he smashes the door open. Cooper and Azor enter the Broken Bat Tavern. Cooper asks Bart about jobs needed around the tavern. Cooper and Azor join Pete's discussion. Pete explains he can offer connections and cash. Starhole and cash. Next page.
This is
just
Everyone
character
agrees that Peter doesn't want to go. Peter offers connections and Cooper asks what connections he needs. Pete reveals he's the Minister of Environment for the King Draco of Draconic Peaks. Ooh. He's not any
Ooh.
connection to bad people. It was Mr. Peter if he knew the Voidborn. He does not. Before the conversation continued, Broken Bat Tamlin is attacked by orcs, goblins, and kobolds, and 2 dragonborns who are pretending to be patrons.
So,
The 2 dragonborns and 2 goblins and 2 kobolds are killed. Town's got to arrive and take the 2 kobolds away. Azor loots a note from the orc states that the tent to Broken Tavern at 6 p.m. and rob Angus without killing anyone. Signed by G. Frosthorn. Ooh.
Moni asks if this is a sports commentary. It is. It is.
Starting a whole ton of fear. Cooper releases the kobold he wants to kill and drops the rage out of Stephen Dave to Soundsguard's new blah 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 blah.
Yes.
Blah blah blah. Cooper with PTSD, you know it. Runs to the graveyard, more PTSD. Goes to a grave. Has a PTSD flashback, yada yada yada. Angus takes everyone to saving him, states everyone here get the capital to Drunk Peaks, the Winged Citadel. Angus clears up any of the issue for Karlash King and Kobold in front of custody, though.
The
People will
Baba.
remember that. More PTSD flashbacks, more PTSD, all PTSD. Cooper leaves the last white flower connects grave and promises to avenge him. Blah 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 blah. Getting a next page.
All right. So thank you, Aaron, for this.
Wait.
He's not done, man.
Not done. There's one more thing. Because excluding the PC character session, we also turn to a dark room with a large table surrounded by shadowy figures. A large dominating figure at the top of the table arrives and explains the pan is now in motion. What's the plan, Joost? We'll
I
find
don't
out.
even have a plug.
I was there. I did not follow at all.
So, thank you, Aaron, for this short. Yeah. Does anyone have anything to add?
I actually do.
So many
You know,
questions.
Azure is like pretty fucking cool.
What happened to them apples?
That was it.
They ate them. All right.
All of them?
Wait, we ate the apple?
Yeah.
Holy
I
fuck.
can disseminate the notes. Don't worry.
No, that's fine. So,
I stuffed.
We need
What a
revenge on the
session, huh,
apple.
guys?
this is
Wow.
what a
Alright,
start.
it's time to play Valorant.
Okay, no, please shut up. Did you had anything to add,
Yes,
Fish,
okay.
or?
We are now in a carriage heading towards
Yeah.
the wing to them.
We are.
With Angus.
That's the only thing I could hear.
And something about a Pokedex.
So
Something about PTSD, you know.
last time we introduced all the characters. Everyone got to introduce the characters to the other characters. And long story short, we got Rob, or some people tried to rob a tavern. That didn't go well, and now you're being brought to the capital in the giant carriage of a noble minotaur called Angus. So I think I would like to start there. Is everyone in the watch together, by the way?
Yes.
Awesome.
Daddy.
Now, Dom Daddy.
Caramba.
I'm looking forward to today.
Well, at least you are. So you're in this big like wood and like golden looking carriage. You are still like in Talonridge, but you're like nearing the end and almost like going towards a like foresty road. As Angus looks at all of you, and well, it's kind of awkward in the beginning, but at a certain point, Angus starts a conversation with, so, maybe we should introduce ourselves? Is that maybe an idea? Because the only thing I know of you is you've saved my life. That's it. So he looks at Brenna and he like looks at you with like a bit of a frown, and I was like, "What's your name? What are you into? Like, maybe I can advise you to go."
Kings.
No, maybe I can advise you to go somewhere in the city.
My name.
Yeah.
Brenna.
Your name Brenna. All right.
Yeah. And I'm into men and women. I mean, I don't really have a plan yet for when we arrive.
All right. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first of all, thank you, and nice to meet you, Brenna.
Good to meet you.
Then he looks at a white-haired, blue-skinned, elven creature, and that's you, Azure. And he asks,
Wait, I'm an elf? Fuck.
"You look like an elf, but you're an arrogant. Please, let's try to kind of behave."
I am playing with this like bird that's like flying around me, and I'm like,
In a carriage?
What?
In a carriage?
I thought the carriage was opened.
No, it's
It's
closed.
not open.
Does not
No.
have a sunroof.
It does not have a
I
sunroof.
Then I am basically sleeping, and I open my eyes and I say, "I am Azure Stormus, and I am living in the moment in sleep." Thank you very much.
As far
Do I
away
have to
from
sit
Brenna
like
as
this?
possible.
I mean, if you want it. Is there any stuff you would like? Is there any stuff you like?
Sleep at the moment because I'm tired. We've had a long battle.
Well, there's enough time to sleep.
That long.
There's enough time to sleep when we arrive at my villa. So, I like, if you can at least talk a bit about yourself, that would be great.
I give a disgruntled grunt. I'm Azure Storms. I travel the lands. I want to share poetry. But I can't make poetry if I'm tired. I'd also like fishing.
Don't you have free written poetry?
So, Angus looks at his son and is kind of like, well, alright then. He then looks towards a small, scaly fellow with a yellowy skin and a shell that's kind of sitting uncomfortable on the stools. Aaron,
Small.
Cooper, can you like talk a bit about yourself towards Angus?
Yeah, so I've just come back from my little PTSD little thing. We didn't really introduce ourselves, so I guess I still got some flecks of blood on me from smashing the shield.
I mean, you washed your hands, right, last time? Yeah.
A lot of axe swinging and various bits. I'm assuming I'm trying to clean myself up, and still a bit shook. Yeah, I think I've just God, okay. Role playing. Here we go. Sorry, I had something.
That's okay, lad.
Angus, right?
Yeah, my name is Angus, yeah.
And I never caught your son's name.
My son's name is David.
David.
Yeah,
David?
David. Just David. Just keep it David, mate. Yeah.
Dave.
David Stouthorn.
David. Okay, so we have Angus and David. Okay. So, I said, Angus, what's your you're a noble, but what exactly do you do?
So, you see these creatures walking in front of the carriage here, and he like opens a little curtain, and out of like the curtain you see four very big. Wait, they are a little quiet. Mooney said, "All right, let me boost it up a bit. Can you guys talk for a little bit?"
Hello.
Hi.
Dad, I'm gone to get some milk.
All right. All right. So now it should be good. So basically, he opens a little curtain, and in the front you see 4 real big bovines. They have like red and brown like fur, and there's like a little stripe going through, and they have like big horns as well that kind of like go from the sides and then like with a wavy front like point upwards. So you may remember cows, right? But these are Crimson Crests, and I'm one of the farmers that started the whole farming with Crimson Crests.
Do you have a picture?
Yeah, I have one. Let me get it real quick.
These sound like mushrooms from Minecraft.
No, they aren't. I'm gonna get you a picture real quick.
Minecraft?
Let's see.
I'm more of a visual thinker.
Yeah, no, of course. I got it.
So Angus, you breed and farm these creatures?
Yeah. So I breed and farm these creatures, and I have multiple farms under my wing. I just the hide and the meat of these bovines are much worth a lot of gold, and they.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I am Meme, first of all.
Good
Nice
to meet you, Meme. Welcome.
You don't take this as offense, but this is more lack of my knowledge. But is there some kind of like connection? Because I see you're also a bovine.
I
Are
mean,
these like
that's a very
somehow, or
that's a very astute observation, Meme. Yeah. So I know what these bovines feel, so I know when they're happy and when they're sad, and how to improve the whole farming construction to optimize their meat, for example, and how to get the best situational processes turned out. That's how my business has really bloomed.
So they're all your second cousins or something?
whoa?
You just ask him if he fucks cows.
You basically kind of do.
Actually, he asked him if his mother fucked cows.
That's true.
So,
I'm not insinuating anything.
I don't judge.
basically Angus asks you to like talk a bit about yourself, and then there's still then he goes on to like look at you, Meme, and he asks, so what do you like? I see you have a little bit of a that you see a like a like something that looks like a puppet like sticking out, fishy.
Yeah.
Would you talk about that, or to Angus?
I just do like little theater stuff with puppets
Oh.
mostly, but in general too. I just like these the most.
Do you like books, Meme?
No. I hate books.
Okay.
I don't like reading. I can't read for like 1 minute or else I'll be distracted.
Okay. That's
But but Halt likes books. He's got one. Right, Halt?
and Angus looks at you, Halt, and then he was like, "Show me."
As he does that, he sees Halt basically browsing through the book that he obtained in his previous encounter.
How good do you read it?
I'd say I would just basically skimming through it, seeing if something catches my eye.
Okay. So you just look at it like haphazardly, right?
Yeah, if something catches my eye, I would like read it into it, but it's not like I'm actually studying each individual.
Okay. So as you like go through the book, you see like there are certain places where the pages are missing. It's like a blank canvas. And there are other other things where there have been pages that have been written. And it's mainly about like a lot of plants, a lot of like trees, a lot of like flora, and sometimes like the small little animals that that Pete could find on his own is registered there in there as well. But it's not. It's obvious that some stuff is missing. Basically, Angus like looks up and he says, "So, do you like books then?"
I mean, this book in particular is pretty neat. But other
Okay.
than that, I don't read too much.
As Angus is like writing down everything in like little notes. And then, so, is there something else you'd like? Halt, is it?
No, I take life day by day. So if something catches my eye, then I'll definitely deal with it. And I have a keen eye for animals and life in the forests.
Gotcha.
Other than that, I take the day or life day by day.
All right. And then he looks at he has like an RBF, a ginger, little twirls in his beard, and he looks at you, Karlesh. You seem familiar somehow, but like he doesn't know why. But he recognizes at least parts of your face. He then just like looks at you and is like, "What's your name then?"
Hi, lad. I'm Karlesh Diode, a dwarf from the mountain. And I don't know. I'd go where my new little family is going.
All right.
If they'd like to go drinking, even better. But
Gotcha.
we'll just have to see.
Um,
Could I notice his recognition or have asked recognition?
I want you to roll a check for that. What's a good check for that?
Don't ask me.
Inside.
Insight? Yeah.
Insight?
Give me an
Insight
insight check.
Okay. You want me to do it in Owlbear or no?
No, you can do it in real life. I trust you.
And dirty 20.
All right, cool. So as you do, as you look at the bovine's face, when he first looked at you, his eyes kind of like, his pupils kind of dilated and like became a bit bigger, and he also like you saw like a slight raise in his eyebrow, just like a tiny bit. And like just a tiny bit of a lip pout as well. And if you put those together, you see that he thinks of something, but you don't really know that he recognizes you and from what. You just know that he had a reaction to you.
Anything wrong, lad?
No, lad. It's just just thought I've seen you before. That's it.
Can't say I've seen you before. Would I have seen him before?
No,
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
But nice to meet you.
Yeah, no,
either way.
Likewise, lad.
I'm sorry for the display with the goblin I smashed. I don't
Kobold.
take kindly to kobold I smashed. I don't take kindly to thieves.
I'm like I said before. I'll make sure it works out with the guardsmen. You shouldn't really worry about that. I've got friends in high places, really. So
Thank you kindly.
for you guys, I'll make it work. Pete is like up on the carriage, like trying to observe the like behavior of the Crimson Crest pushing the carriage. So he doesn't really pay attention to you guys.
How common are Crimson Crests? Just would I have seen one before?
It depends on where you would have like gone, but if it's near like the Winged Citadel, you would definitely have seen them before, but I don't know how much you've had experience with them.
How much I remember? How much do I? Yeah, how much do I remember? Okay, that's fine. So I just say to Angus. So sorry, let me get this straight. You own multiple farms at the Winged Citadel?
Well, and around the country, really. It's the Winged Citadels where I most of the time stay, and that's where my main. Around the Winged Citadel is where I have like one of my biggest produces. But like around the country of Dragoman Peaks, I have multiple farms, really.
So you must have a lot of connections.
Besides the fact that you're probably filthy rich, why would someone want to rob you?
That's a good question.
Honestly don't know, Brenna. I have zero clue. It's like I have money. That could be the case.
During the acquisition of that money, you've made no enemies whatsoever.
I mean, I may have done so, but I'm being quite honest. I'm not sure.
Inside check.
Is he? I was gonna say, is he being honest?
Inside
at
check.
that time,
Roll for it.
What's my name again? Azure wakes up. And he's like, maybe you have some sort of secret on.
You've been paying
Maybe
attention, Ayla.
21.
So, alright, so there is, how the fuck are you guys rolling so high?
Good job, Chris.
Plus 5 modifier and I rolled a 16.
Damn, alright. So, you do see that he is thinking about it, and like maybe he has like he maybe knows someone that doesn't really like him, but that you have to really like convince him to speak about it.
I mean, you can't think of anything.
I mean, of course there are like other farmers that don't really like how wealthy I have become. It's the Crimson Crests are just, if you look at a cow, right? Just like a plain old bovine, it's nice, but in comparison to a Crimson Crest, the worth of a cow becomes less. And then maybe if you see like in the higher tops of the mountain, you have like farmers that farm goats and mountain goats. That's of course like less worth than the height of a Crimson Crest even. So maybe that. And otherwise, I'm not so sure.
Right. Well, first of all, and I think I'm speaking for the entire group. Thank you for taking us on your carriage to the Winged Citadel. We do appreciate it. But we were curious. That's all.
Hey, curiosity never killed the cat, did it?
Where are we going anyway?
So we're going to my villa, but it just takes a bit of time to really enter the Winged Citadel. I have this villa in the lower district area. It's where like most of like the good shops are really. That's why I've asked about your like personal interests, because you would like, if of course you would let me, I would let you stay at my villa to at least spend the night, so you can kind of like recover a bit, and then I would give each and one of you like maybe a tip or where you want to go, if that's all right.
How long is it gonna take to get there?
In total, it's gonna take 4 hours in total, but we're gonna speed up the process. Unless, huh?
Sorry, 4 hours.
Yeah,
So Talon's Ridge was really close to the Winged Citadel then.
yeah, it was. It's like a village like right next to it. I'm gonna find the music. Where the fuck is that music that I found? So-
as we're heading out that way, are we moving from, let's say, like villages with a few forested areas to more like agricultural?
Yeah,
kind of farm
so
management?
there's a bit of like a change of like how things look. Let me look for music DND entering the city. This is what I want. All right, so you have you are in this carriage, right, for at least a couple of hours, and there was this like a casual conversation going on, and you start to like talk about general stuff and the stuff you've like seen or like are seeing, and suddenly like you stop and there's like just like a check really to see if it like everything is all right with the carriage. There's nothing going on. And you start seeing like a bit like sometimes there are shadows just like gliding over, and it looks like clouds, but it goes way too fast for clouds. Does anyone want to look outside of the window?
Me.
Yeah, of course.
All right, who? I want you, because that person has to roll a perception check.
I am very not good at perception.
Perception? Oh, I'm shit at that.
So that's
I will look out. I will look out.
okay.
Wait, I am actually pretty good at perception. checks. I lied.
I want Shot of sorry, I have to use the names.
Asher.
I want Asher and Cooper to look outside of the window for a perception check.
As I lean out, the carriage just kind of starts tilting to one side.
Oh, be careful. You're quite heavy.
So perception.
Yeah, I want you guys to roll perception.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8.
In total?
Well, I rolled an 8 in total.
We take
I
that.
had +5
Take
modifier.
It fell on this armrest.
But it's not cocked.
It's not cocked, no.
No,
What
read
is it?
Read what it is.
It's a natural 20.
I am still halted.
I mean,
Alright.
that's the question.
And I'm like,
Do you believe them?
Yeah,
I can
do.
take a picture
No,
right
no,
now.
I believe them. I believe them because if you're cheating, you're ruining it for yourself. But I believe because I see the reaction. So as
24, man.
no, you did a natural 20, so you get it. Sure, you like look outside, but you just woke up and you like start like hitting your head against the carriage sometimes. So like your eyes are still like half closed.
oh my god, those clouds are fast. Oh.
Just a slight average.
Cooper, you look out, and what you think were clouds before, when you look outside, you look at the ground first, and like the cloud, these shadows like start to get some form, and you see some suddenly like a wingspan that turns into like a winged shadow, and like turns into a tail shadow, and suddenly it's like a outline of a flying dragon, and you look up and you don't see one, you don't see two, but you just see at least 6 flying dragons, like not too big, just like small to medium sized dragons, fly wyvern like, and there's people riding on their back. You see them going multiple ways as you're like getting close to the city, and you see basically the horizon line of the winged citadel coming closer and closer towards you. What do you do, react, say, etc.?
I kind of look up and go like, holy shit! Those are some big birds.
What do you guys see?
Do you not see those big birds out there? Or are they really close?
Yeah, okay, in
Like,
that case, I'll stick my head out as well.
Are those just like
I think-
colored clouds?
So
They're pretty fast,
it's either
clouds.
really big birds or those birds are really close.
I
What do
think
you
you
think?
might have something in your eyes. Those are definitely.
When I look, wait, would I? Because I've been around. Would I know the shape of a dragon? If he
Yeah,
points it out.
yeah, with your adventuring party, yeah.
Wow, you've good eyes. They're dragons, I believe.
Wait, they're
Dragons
dragons.
well,
they're not
dragons
clouds.
wide enough. All I know is they're flying quite high up, are they?
Yeah.
You see, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Do you know what dragons are? Koopa.
Dragon is
I
dick.
mean, I'm
Even the DM.
even the DM. Yeah, I mean, I kind of there's a quick, maybe a quick flash of a memory of a dragon here and there, and then I kind of shake my head and go, yeah, stories and tales, legends of ancient dragons. These look
Yeah.
smaller.
I think they're from the capital actually. Smaller drakes, but they're majestic creatures. Maybe we'll see some. That's something we could be doing when we're in the city. We could hit a tavern, maybe see some dragons. I haven't seen a dragon in 50 years or so.
Is there? Sorry, go on. Sorry.
I was just saying, some people are we can see people riding them, correct? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I assume because I've been around, I know that they belong to the city, they're non-hostile.
Okay.
50 years? How old are you?
Well, you know, dwarves get quite old. I think
Forgot.
I'm becoming 126
Jesus.
What?
in about 2 months. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of candles.
I might be old, but my memory hasn't left me yet.
Who's the oldest here? Is it Cooper? Sorry if that's rude. I don't mean to be rude.
No, I'm fairly young, I think. I'm fairly young.
Have you
I feel
forgotten?
fairly young. No, there's time is weird as a turtle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything goes slower.
Either way,
Your
it's all
chuckle said that.
it's all in your head.
I just
I feel only like 35.
I just lean over to Karlash and go, psst.
Yeah.
You've never ridden one before.
No, they don't let people just ride them willy-nilly.
I kind of lean my head out again and go like, and then lean back in. You think one of them could lift me up?
I assume so. Yeah, we could when we're in the city. We can check one
No.
out. Oh, you scared? Are you?
No. I was to say we could steal one.
Oh, no, stealing.
Like a-
Stealing's, a bad thing to do, don't you know? Maybe we can
Borrow, perhaps.
borrow one.
Can we hear this or not?
I'm not. I am whispering, but I am whispering shitty in a carriage.
Yeah.
You are sitting next to each other, so you're hanging
Look,
it.
lad, it's a wonderful idea, but they're heavily guarded. Plus, stealing is it's quite frowned upon, just like the goblins we just cut down.
Well, maybe we could pay for an experience.
Jesus, go to the strip club.
If we do some, if we make some money, why not, right?
I mean, you're against stealing, but what about just gifting a guardsman some gold?
Why, that's bribery.
Is that also off the books?
No, lad. Look, if you fellas want to try something, I can look the other way, but I'm not gonna help you guys. I'm sorry. It's kind of a deal I have with my deity, so sorry.
Get in the field. Just get in the fields. Just get in the fields further.
What about you?
Anna's
Observer?
taking a nap.
Oh, I heard you. What
about you, Azur?
What about me?
I mean, I want to know how old you are.
Oh yeah, I turned 35 years old in around less than a year ago.
I would. Okay.
Yeah, I am 35.
Nice.
Yeah, I am pretty old, I think. I like to think of myself as an old man.
Yeah.
What about you, Meme?
Uh, I'm just 18. Just turned
18?
18, baby.
Oh, such a baby.
Isn't that quite old for a goblin kind?
Yeah. Kind of.
You kind of
Wait,
lean.
so-
Kind of,
How-
You don't look over 9 years old.
I was saying, I kind of lean over Meme,
Hey, thanks.
kind of towering over him, and go like, "What's your deal, little goblin? What do you do?"
Me?
Yes.
What do you mean? What's my deal?
Well, I have my axes. This equally tall blue thing has a sword.
Oh,
I know what Azul does. Sometimes.
Oh, I don't have much. I just play with puppets, man.
Would you care to demonstrate?
I could foretell your future, maybe. How about that?
Ooh.
Is there something you want to know about the future?
I kind of okay. I gotta think about this.
Like any love, money, power, happiness, anything like that, or death?
So you're like clairvoyant, are you?
Yeah.
I just want to quickly intervene, and in 3, 2, 1, we all have to sing "Happy Birthday" to Fishy because that motherfucker is his birthday today.
Of course we do.
And as friends, I just want to quickly congratulate you on your birthday and wish you the best of wishes. And you get an inspiration.
Aw, thank.
Are we still singing though?
Happy birthday.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Fishy. Happy to you.
To you.
Hey, happy Ray.
To you.
Hip hip hurrah! Hip hip hurrah! Hip hip hurrah!
Damn.
Happy birthday,
I didn't know
Fishy.
you would turn 19 today, Mr. B.
I just turned 18.
Oh, damn.
Happy birthday, Fishy. Love you lots.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today on your birthday. That's really nice. Yeah, I got a little bit planned, but it's you'll see. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, quick break in between about that. So you were saying, Aaron.
I kind of pull out my coin purse and go, "This costs money, right?"
Well, it will cost you money if it comes out.
I give 1 gold.
Oh, thanks.
And how many attempts do I get?
Well, let's say one for now. And I'll give.
And I can ask for anything?
Well, yeah. Well, it's not gonna be super detailed. I can only
Will
see so much.
I receive forgiveness?
Oh,
And I kind of sit back and just go, waiting, kind of
Okay.
sit back into the carriage.
Can you sit back into the carriage? Isn't your shell in the way?
I'm trying to sit as comfortably and also in the corner as possible because I'm probably taking up a lot of space. This thing feels like a limousine.
You can see that Meme has laid out like a whole bunch of cards, closes his own eyes, and then he draws a card from it and he flips it over. And you see a whole bunch of stars on that card. Once I don't open my eyes, but I see an opportunity ahead for you. It's possible to be forgiven, but it will require some risk. A sacrifice, maybe even.
I have no idea what that means, but okay.
Well,
Nice.
you paid me already. Anyone else?
Well,
I'm good, thanks.
if you don't mind,
Yeah. What do you want to know?
I'd like to know if there's death in my future.
Well, everyone dies at some point.
Near future then.
Okay.
That was
see.
the whole gift. Yeah, everyone dies.
That's
Uh,
a scam.
yeah. Do you give me a gold piece or not?
I do.
Oh. Let's see.
That's how it goes,
He's
right?
rich now. Watch out.
I open my eyes and I draw those cards again. And I flip a few over, and you see one of them being a skull, and the others are like hearts. And I will say, oof. The answer you seek is closer than you think. Perhaps close to the ones that you love, hidden in plain sight. You might want to be careful.
Aye, so looking at Cooper, maybe no dragon thievery in the city.
What, do you love me already or something?
I thought we were building a bond.
Well, I need some ale first.
But we could also go to the tavern and get to know each other a bit better. Besides the fight, all you know about me is that I hate thieves and like to use my warhammer. But
You believe in one of those gods.
I do believe in one of the gods. Yeah.
I don't think I have any idea of any religion whatsoever.
Do me a religion or history check.
Well, I haven't even told him what god.
No,
I
just
worship.
about gods. What was
That's
it?
not a happy face.
That's not a happy face, Cooper. What is it?
This one does not spark joy.
I have a -1 to religion.
0.
0?
1. -1. 0.
You rolled a 0.
You have a brain hemorrhage and die.
I have it's both spectrum of the dice. I rolled a natural 20 and a natural 1.
The
so-
dice
balance.
giveth, the dice taketh. So, as you try to think of what a god is, the only god you can think of is the god in like curse words like "God damn it" and "for God's sake," and for the rest, you've not really encountered or can think of much with anything to do with religion. It's just like that, like brain rot type of like type of day.
He was just gonna sit back and just go, "What god am I damning?" Wait,
Are you okay, lad?
there's
Well, I do follow a god.
there's
of
more,
course.
there's more than one Should I be saying-
There are multiple gods.
gods. Gods, damn it! God.
I see. I'm confusing. What are, and I look at Brenna. What have you been up to? What
Alright.
are your ambitions?
Quickly, let's have this as like a final like person-on-person conversation, or whenever anyone wants to join,
Sure.
because I want to introduce Niels' character soon.
That's fair.
Otherwise, Niels is like it's already been 50 minutes.
I'll make it very short.
No, let's keep role playing in this tiny little carriage. It's like definitely like a limousine or something.
Yeah, aren't we in here for 4 hours?
Yeah, maybe Niels can just hop on.
immersion.
So like G just pops in like, hello.
Just spawns.
Yeah, but now you know, so you can like role play. So please continue.
I'll make it
No, you can do whatever you want. Just know what my plan is.
And I've been told you're quite the mercenary.
Whatever I can do to make money
That's
and survive.
That's a high way of living, I suppose.
Not. It's the only way I know.
I mean, what do you wanna? What are you gonna do when we're in the city? Hey, we could stick together. We could go to the arena, to the tavern.
Yeah, we can definitely hit a tavern.
Tavern. So, you like ale?
Of course, I like ale.
Good.
Just probably takes a little bit more from me than it does for you.
What are you implying here? Just
That
because I'm
I'm-
short,
Yeah,
I can drink.
unless you
under
want
the,
to make it a competition.
I can drink under the table any day.
Those are big words, tiny man.
Those years, I've really trained my liver in those years.
That's both.
I doubt.
It's. You got yourself a competition, and I stick out my hand, as in, to shake it.
Okay. I shake his hand.
I
And I
win-
deliberately, because I deliberately just grab my 2 fingers. Just to piss him off.
You're a real
That's
number,
a deal.
aren't you? If I win, you're paying my tab.
All right.
Sure.
So the talking continues, and people are having conversations. Please continue role playing whenever we arrive soon. But the carriage goes on, and the environment changes to like a bit of like a meadow, to more like a forest, to like a meadow again. But then like the trees and even like the flora starts to dwindle a bit because there's stuff being built, right? So in front of you, you see a enormous gate where the carriage will go through, and you enter the Winged Citadel. So the Winged Citadel. Let me do this real quick. Bum, and then sorry. Where is that motherfucker? There we go. Boom. So why the fuck? All right.
It's okay, take your time.
So the Winged Citadel.
Why are you so close to the camera?
I recognize that picture.
You can.
What?
As
Too, well.
I do. Oh, yes, I do recognize this.
yeah. So
Awesome.
you arrive at the Winged
Sorcerer's
Citadel.
Sundries, nice place to be.
You arrive at the Winged Citadel. It is just enormous. Everywhere there are giant buildings dressed in multiple colors, flags. There is marketplaces everywhere. People to try to earn money. Lanterns, lights everywhere. Everywhere where you look, there's people walking. In the air, you see dragons flying. There's even dragons sitting atop of like roofs, and like small little drakes as well that climb across like the rooftops. Not only do you see these dragons in the air, you also see what looks like a flying snake that go inside like the houses, like in and out, and like coil up somewhere to like kind of have a look around, and they flap around with like these. Almost looks like a stingray gliding through the air. That's the best way I can describe it. There's trees and churches and whatever it is, there's so much, and it's like gold, gray, white, beautiful arches everywhere. People are saying hello to the carriage as well, and Angus like starts like kind of waving and saying hi to like his acquaintances in the city. You start like going through it, and sometimes the carriage has to stop. You can roleplay a bit afterwards in what you think of the city, but quite soon you arrive at Angus's villa. Angus's villa is like this big house on top of like, it looks like a sort of like marketplace area, and there's like little balconies everywhere, like shaped roofs with curves that doesn't seem that it can be made. Gold like splints across running everywhere. Colorful blue and orange and yellow flags as well. And as you see that the carriage stops and the door is being opened and you can head out, Angus quickly says to his son David, like, all right, out you go, lad. I think it's time for you to maybe get a rest, say hi to your tutor real quick, maybe practice some magic if you can, and then head to bed, all right? I will show our guests the guest house, really, the guest place, and then we can spend the night. And David waddles off to like go towards his tutor. What do you do?
Sorry, I really desperately have to go pee, so I'll be right back.
All right.
I go up to Angus and I shake his hand and I say, "Thank you."
Of course, Brenna. It's yeah.
Is there anything you need from us?
Not right now. You saved my life, really. I you can enter my villa. Try to explore a bit. Grab anything you like, food, drinks, whatever. Yeah.
Is there somewhere we cannot go?
No, I don't have like any weird like BDSM chamber. So
I didn't say that, but
no, it's I don't have anything to hide to you guys. So you can head in, check the place out. There is there are multiple guests room on the top floor. Where each of you can have a room for yourselves. I will prepare breakfast tomorrow and also give a plan for what you can check out, really. And then I can tell you over breakfast if that's okay.
What time is it?
Right now it will be around like 9 o'clock.
So like dusk.
Yeah, dusk. Yeah. It's like Sunday. Like the whole sky is turning orange. It's like it beautifully is like reflecting on like the golden like splints, right, and like all the beautiful colors that are in the city.
Well, as we were entering the city, I got no memories, or did I have any memories flash of this place?
Roll me a history check.
Would I recognize this side of the city, or?
Roll me a history check.
7.
No, you don't recognize it immediately.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you don't know shit.
I am like
moved in different circles.
Yeah.
I'm like, the famed winged citadel. It does look pretty good. I think I will like my time here.
Have you guys ever been here?
I have not. No. Wait, fuck, no, I'm like, no.
I kind of look at
I
this,
slowly walk away towards Cooper.
What about you, Cooper? Have you been here?
I slowly walk towards me.
Yeah. Oh yes. I kind of look at kind of look at him and just go like, "Good job, buddy. You talked a little bit."
I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Just a little bit. And I kind of like
with
I
a
kind
really
of
childish face. I'm like,
I kind of scoot in behind. I look to Brenna and go, kind of look around and go,
Just
I
a no.
haven't seen this place at all. This is new, very new. Do I see any kind of like? I know we're in the farmland or anything like that, but are there like farmhands still working, or is it kind of just we're just seeing like the Crimson Crests out somewhere in the
We're in the
field?
city, man.
We're in the city, so there's no like farmlands or whatsoever right now.
Okay, sorry.
The Crimson Crests are still in front of the carriage, but of course Angus, he has a lot of money, so he has stables underneath his house where the Crimson Crests just like stay if they don't run in front of the carriage. Just the same as like a horse stable, but then for Crimson Crest. It's just a horse stable, but 3 times the size.
So we're inside the city. So I was thinking we were like on the outskirts.
No, you're like inside the like I would say it's called the shopping district. I will make a map, but I can't work that fast. So
how lively is it right now? Then?
It's still pretty lively for like 9 in the afternoon. But it's gonna stop in like 1.5 hours, the liveliness.
Okay.
How is the atmosphere in the city? Is it like people look just content, or
Yeah,
they...
people are content. People are happy. They of course are like trying to stress about earning money. But for example, if you look at the vendors. But in general, there's not a lot of distress. There's no like uneasiness. People like there are children playing on the streets. You see like little kids with like diamond blue looking lizards running around. It's very lively, and there's not like nothing really anything negative really that you see on the first try.
And Town's Guard.
Yeah, you see guardsmen walking around. It's like the town's guard. It's like I can drop you a picture real quick of if you want to see what the town's guards look like.
I love pictures.
Hey, I also had amnesia for the last 2 minutes. Where are we right now?
You're in the city, mate. You're right. You step outside of the carriage, and in front of you is the villa of Angus.
So
just FYI, we're seeing everything on the stream right now. The whole folder.
Fuck.
yeah, just
sorry.
Is that a penis? What?
Is that a penis? What?
Just porn in this day and age? Wow.
I forgot.
So,
does it look like this
there we
is
go.
built
Yeah.
on rock and roll?
So like you see a lot of like blue and orange. That's one of the main like colors of the city. So that's what the town guardsmen wear as well.
What color, sir?
Orange and blue. I put it in the end of Eldershell chat.
In the chat, mate.
Do we want to find a quest board?
Well,
so
what you missed is that Angus said to like go inside the house, explore the house a little bit, explore the villa a little bit. You stay there during the night so you can rest up. Everyone has their own room. It's like on the top floor, but you still have to enter. And the idea is that Angus will prepare like some things, like some advices to give where you should go the next day based on your interests. And you will discuss it during breakfast.
So we are going for sleep now then?
Let's have a look.
Oh, so it's like late in the evening.
Yeah, let's have a look into the villa first. So
yeah.
I guess we'll enter the villa, and what do we see?
All right. So as you look inside the villa, like you enter. Also, quickly, Pete. When you enter the villa, some of you may like look around, and you see Angus and Pete talking. But it seems like friendly banter. They walk somewhere, but it's not really that important. But just to like kind of show where Pete is going in this whole ordeal. As you enter the villa, you see David. What's his name, David? Yeah. I said David. Okay. No. You said David. I said David. David is like talking to someone. That's supposedly his tutor. This is like a big giant hallway where like there's like this chandelier hanging from the top, right? And like if you go in the midst, it's like this giant staircase that like splits into a T section and goes up to the left and right on another set of staircases as well. Like behind the big main staircase is like the big hall for like to eat breakfast and like the tables, kitchen, etc. There's like maybe some hobby rooms of Angus if you want to explore that, and on the top floor there's like a lot of like bedrooms and guest rooms where you can stay. But we see David Stouthorn. He's talking to someone. It's looks like a tiefling with like blackish hair, holding a staff, and has like this purple coat or like a jacket as well that he's wearing. And please, Balthazar, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, so hello, I'm Balthazar.
Last name.
And I am Balthazar Torgo. And I'm a tiefling sorcerer, and I am here at the manor because I am tutoring David in his basic, just basic tutoring to get him onto speed to take over or help his dad in the business.
There's a ad playing, by the way. So that is unfortunate.
That's just rude.
I'm sorry.
Because I am a subscriber.
Yeah, so this is the reason, guys, why you should be subscribed to the Gentlemania channel.
Subscribing to Gentlemaniacs.
Balthazar,
Subscribe, I give you a chocolate.
okay. It's over. Alright, so Balthazar, you are a tiefling sorcerer, and you are tutoring David Stouthorn in his magical classes because you are, can I say that you are a student as well?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so you are a older year student in the magical academy, one of the magical academies that's in the Winged Citadel. What do you say to David Stouthorn?
I have looked over his last essay on magical implements, and I am talking to him about how I would have graded it and how I think he is doing well in his development.
All right. Gotcha.
Yeah, so we're just bantering a little bit about the subject and how he thought about putting that, or what he wanted to achieve with the essay.
So you kind of talk with him about his like essay that he still has to turn in, and David kind of he's like really tired because he was in a situation where he was about to be robbed. So David explains to you what happened, and he basically goes like, so yeah, that's why I didn't finish my essay. Like, I can still, like, you've written it down, right? What I need to do. Is it okay if I can, like, write it tomorrow?
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. That sounds like quite the experience you had today. But you still have time, right? The deadline is next week, I believe.
Yeah, it's like next week Wednesday. So I don't have, like, I still have a bit of time to do so, but I think a good night's sleep is maybe the best.
No problem if you write it tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow evening, and then I'll check it. No problem.
Awesome, thank you. Well, oh wait. As the group kind of walks in, is anyone walking in first?
Sure. Yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
am not walking first.
I've walked in. I think, have I heard any of this conversation about what they were talking about? Or
You
was I too far
don't.
out?
It's like at the end of the hallway, so you don't.
I would probably be in the front as well.
But you don't really. You do see him immediately because, of course, he's like a tiefling dressed in like brightly colored clothing, so it's not that obvious to miss. So yeah, you are all inside the villa of Angus right now. Go ahead.
As we walk
Yeah,
in,
so
we just see.
obviously I noticed them walking in because it's a group of people walking into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And so I ask David, so are these the people who helped you at the village?
Yeah. So I mean, I've heard their names, but maybe like they want to introduce themselves because maybe it's quite a bit rude. But okay, but maybe they can talk with you. I just want to play my games. And he just like walks upstairs and like he goes to his room. He is still a teenager, so he's a bit angsty, really. But yeah, you are now surrounded basically by all these people. What do you do? What do you talk about? Go ahead.
I would probably very excitedly, again, like other people, grab his hand forcefully. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Karlesh. Hi, we're acquaintances of your dad, of I guess David's dad. Who are you?
Hey, Karlesh, right? Nice to meet you.
Hi.
I'm Balthazar. I live in the city, and I sometimes tutor David here with his academics.
Okay, so you're a smart one, are you?
Well, my dad thinks so, but I have so much more to learn. I wouldn't call myself smart.
Hi, we all have more to learn in life.
Nice to meet you as well. I'm Meme. Hello.
Meme, nice to meet you.
I heard that he was a scholar, right? So I kind of push everyone else out of the way as I'm kind of just coming through, and I go, so wait, you're a smart man?
As I mentioned to Mr. Karlash, I wouldn't call myself specifically smart. But is there something I can help you with?
I kind of bend down and just go like, "What's a god?"
Is this one of those instances where you're trying to be sneaky? We can definitely all hear you.
Oh yeah. Just, I kind of like slowly like turn him away from Karlash and go like, "What?"
And when he asked that
What-
question,
what-
I'm
what's a
like,
god?
You know what? That's a good question, Cooper. Tell me, Mr. Balthazar.
So
What is a god?
Well, first of all, I'm just standing there completely flabbergasted about the question. Because, who would ask such a question in the first place? And then I guess I would ask if he was serious about the question. Because it's such an absurd question. I had a feeling he was like pulling my leg. So,
I kind of look at him.
Of course, your spirit, or like a spirit, right?
A turtle.
No, yeah, you're the turtle, but Shad also enter or asked about it, right?
Yeah. I also.
Yeah. So I look to. I kind of also look to the spirit, and I'm like, I'm sorry, mister, but is this a joke, or was this a serious question?
My name is not Mister.
I look deadpan at him and go, "Yes. I don't think this guy knows anything about gods."
Look,
I don't think I can judge his character either.
Do I need to tell you?
Oh,
Do I
yeah.
need to tell you about it, Cooper?
Well, you're gonna tell me about yours, but now I'm hearing that there are multiple.
Well,
Yeah,
of course.
there's a bunch of godly deities that we on our plane can connect to. Yeah. What would you specifically like to know, Mr. Cooper? I believe I heard.
Cooper. Yes. Sorry.
Perhaps it's a good start to tell us which deities are relevant in this city.
So
Yeah, fair enough.
I,
So, Mr. Dungeon Master, since I've lived here, do I have to do a check to tell him that?
no,
Or can I just tell him
If
that?
you get a one, you suddenly have like a brain aneurysm. Like I don't know.
Your mom.
Your mom.
I can. So, there are like because I'm happy that I prepared this. So there are 3 gods that have or like 3 big churches in the Winged Citadel at the moment. There was one extra church, but that church has been abandoned and has been made into a healer's hut. So we have 3 gods. One god is named Maskrol, the god of death.
How do you spell that?
I
The
will.
god of death? Interesting.
So I will type it in the chat real quick. Maskrol, god of death.
You know what? It kind of reminds me of a certain god from a certain game that we're not gonna.
And then we have another god. This god is called Cryophag, the Ice Reaver. I'm typing it out. Cryophag, the Ice Reaver. He is the god of. He is the god of war. Then we have. we.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh, please don't.
No, it's fine. I'll type it out.
Is it My Little Peepee?
No, what?
My little pony.
So we have Butteron, the Divine Butter Bearer, and
Oh,
that's
Great god of butter.
so
and
that.
I couldn't name my shit, stupid shit.
No, it makes
Okay,
sense.
yes.
Shot. It is like a throwback to something.
Okay.
But that basically that is the god of butter. But most of the people would actually say he's the god of food. Food. It's the food of like food tasting, etc.
Tyrion would be happy.
After start explaining this, I'm kind of looking at him and going. So there's a god of death, of war, and butter.
Yes. Well,
You
those
just-
are only the gods that have the most worshippers in this city that are mainly worshipped here, but they are far from the only deities out there.
May I add something real quick? So the reason you explain as well, Niels, that the reason why there is a god of butter as one of the most famous gods is that one of the ministers, who is a real famous chef in the city and like actually cooks for the king as well. He is a paladin that actually is a what you call it? That he is a paladin of the god of Butteron. His deity is Butteron, and that's because he is such a prominent figure in the city. That's why Butteron has a lot of like believers as well.
Does he have a name?
Do you want me to say it?
Well, no, like ask Niels. Does he have a name? Roleplay it.
So like, I'm just confused because I look at Kalash and go like, I kind of look at him and you're kind of covered in a gold armor, right?
Aye.
And I go, wait, Kalash,
Are you
you
a god?
told me that you were a follower of the Butter God. It explains so much now. But wait, all your dress, dress codes. And,
Aye, lad. I never said I was the follower of the butter god.
I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
So
Then now
shiny
that
and
so
you're-
shiny
now that you're
and
talking
gold.
about it,
Yeah, you got the tummy too.
Aye. You can't see my tummy in the armor.
The little.
I think
the
there's
little
still a little bit
yellow,
of piece of butter right
I
there in
made
your
a-
beard.
I made extra room.
All right, Niels.
Look, I do not follow the butterbringer. Or the
It's like a piece of skin sticking underneath his armor, like a dad with a t-shirt that's a little
Oh,
bit too short,
no!
like sitting on the couch.
Aw.
And then like my belt came a bit loose, so it's like hanging out.
Oh.
So
I you know there are multiple gods. I do not follow Butter and the Butter Bearer. But I've heard amazing things about him.
I just pat Balthazar on the back, like really hard taps, and go like, "Thank you, Red Tudor Man, for telling me and opening my eyes to the god of butter."
so
Butter.
Balthazar, do you want to explain the name or like give the name of this paladin?
Yeah, of course. So I'm explaining that. No problem. You don't have to thank me for the patron god of butter. You should actually be thanking Tyrion Butterbringer as the minister cook of the Citadel. He's the one that actually brought the religion of the Butter Lords into this beautiful city.
So I won't explain anything further until you've like go look into who this Syrian Butterbringer is. Go ahead, talk about some like more stuff if you want to talk. Otherwise, go ahead.
I'm just gonna check out the rooms that we're gonna stay in. if
Sure.
That's okay.
Whoa.
Would anyone like to join me?
Yes, I'll join you for that.
I'd like to ask Balthazar about where the tavern is in town, the best.
The best tavern in town.
So,
Aye.
all right. Sorry, Niels. Do you want me to like go ahead and like talk about it? Because I can like send you the stuff, but it's kind of like double the thing.
Yeah, sure. No, you can like that's kind of your role. So you do you, man.
All right.
You
So
just come in whenever it's convenient.
so when you ask about what the best tavern is in town, there's the most famous tavern bar is called the Eustace Jug. This is a very big tavern that a lot of like parties go to, and there's this one. It's known by its famous ale that has been produced called it's called the Golden Acorn, and this Golden Acorn ale, it's a ale that has been founded by the owner, and it's almost the only place where it really actually sells, and that's why it's like a lot of people come towards it because of the fame of this ale, and people want to try it out.
I'm just gonna start walking off. By the way, I'm just gonna start walking off into another room.
Sure.
Just under my breath, going, "God of butter on, damn it! No, God of butter on, damn it!"
I would have walked up to Brenna. Hey, do you want to head to the tavern tonight, or?
Absolutely.
Please don't.
Oh, I didn't introduce myself to
don't.
Balthazar, but I just kind of awkwardly walk over and go like, "My name Brenna."
My name is
Lady Brenna, what a pleasure to meet you.
Lady, not so much, but okay.
I realize I also haven't introduced myself. So, my name is Azure, and the reason I asked you that question about God is because the taste of someone in God is usually pretty funny. So I just want to. Thank you very much.
So you're a joker, huh?
I am not a joker. I am the sharer of great wisdom. Ask
He's
me
quite
any
a-
question, and I'll
Share
give you life
of great
advice.
wisdom.
Yeah. What do you like to know? Is there anything on your mind, young one?
You're saying young one, but you're like only 34, right? How old? Wait, how old does he look? Like, does he look old and wise, or does
He has
look
long
more
gray
like-
hair,
like-
facial hair. He looks he looks older than he actually is.
Okay. So I'm kind of thinking there, and I'm going. How would one advise to start with real life experience? I have been
young one. It's the
student for
age-old
many a year.
question of, do I work when I get born, or do I live life? And just start working at the bottom feeders, you know? It's kind of too late. If you don't have experience already.
It's at this
what can I
point
say?
I start rolling my eyes, and I'm realizing that this genie next to me is not making much sense. And I'm going to be very nice and say, thank you for this great wisdom, oh blue one.
I don't think
Hey,
you understood anything I
he's-
meant. It's
he's
written
wise.
on your face.
He's wise,
You
isn't he?
disgust me, Balthazar.
Great first
Yeah,
impression.
wise is what I would use.
He
No.
seems very smart. He recited a poem yesterday as well.
I've already walked away from this conversation. And just...
So
I'm at the bar.
no. So okay. So let's see. Meme has walked away. Brenna has walked away.
I'm with me.
I kind of want to
Halt is
see
with meme.
the fight between Brenna and Karlash as well. So I
We're not
wanna
Fight.
go to the bar.
And,
No,
um,
I'm checking out the
the
rooms
beer-
first. That's
the
what we're
beer-
doing.
Yeah.
Cooper, you went away as well.
I was like, I guess I'm looking for the kitchen now.
Okay, so you are away as well. So in walks like the door opens and in walks Angus, and he's like, "Oi lads, I've seen you met Balthazar. Oh, let's have a drink in the kitchen maybe. Like let's talk a bit." And then he like puts an arm around you, Karlash, as you walk towards the kitchen. Balthazar, Azure, you follow. He basically goes towards like the table, gets a few jugs, pours in some ale, and starts like chit-chatting. And I want to turn away to someone of the other characters that ran away. Let's start with Meme and Halt. You guys are together. You
ran
run
out.
up somewhere. Where did you run to? What were you looking for?
First up, I would like to see if we can find the guest rooms in this villa.
Yeah. So you go upstairs, like there's the big staircase, right? And like beautiful like decorations on like the ends of the stairs, really. And you go to the left and to the right. Which side do you go to?
Left.
Left. So you take a left, and the first is like a big like there's like this giant archway, and there's like a hobby room. You see like a big spin a globe you can spin, right? And like big bookcases as well, with books everywhere. And there's like this desk in the middle with like a light that's turned on. You go to the left and to the right, both doesn't really matter. And there's like a row of room doors. You can go into one and go into a guest room and have a look.
I see. Is Brenna here and Halt?
Halt is here, Brenna is not.
Okay. Halt. Look. Do you think you could find Agnes's room for me?
I can surely help find it. What is your plan here?
I feel like Agnes is a weird fellow. He's very nice, but he's very naive, and I feel like people use that kindness against him. I feel like he's being manipulated or something. I want to see if I can find anything in his room. And he said that everything was allowed, so just gotta find it.
Sure, that's a free interpretation of those words. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'll help you find it. Let's see if we can dig up some dirt on this guy.
Nice.
We basically start opening random doors to see if we run into Angus's room, I guess.
So you go into his hobby room, and you go to his hobby room that was in the midst of the left plane, and you search through everything, right?
Yeah, we start rummaging through shit.
Anything like maybe like related to Frostborn or anything that seems like it's like using Agnes as like some kind of like puppet or something.
All right, so you look. You look in. I want you both to roll me a investigation, if that's all right.
Yeah. 15.
Okay.
Hey, 9.
Okay. So Gus, Halt. You look through the stuff, and while Meme is like really thoroughly searching, you get like distracted by the spinning globe because it spins so fun, and you kind of want one at your own place whenever you have one. You look at his like desk, his swivel chair. Hey, the swivel chair moves and spins in circles. Oh shit, and you're dizzy. You're like, while dizzy, you continue searching, but you don't really find anything because you keep on bumping into stuff. And then Meme, you search for some stuff. You can find some books on like, for example, how the Winged Citadel, like why it's named like that, what's in the city. You look through personal notes, you see the grades of David that he had from the magical school.
Are they good?
I would say average, and sometimes it's a bit above average. You are missing, there are some letters which he is clearly talking to someone that has been a past love interest. You see a little hole that's like next to the desk. Then this next to that. So like you have a couple. You have like a few drawers, right? And then the top one, like above the drawer, there's like this like hole of like, I would say, a diameter of, I would say, around 10 to 15 centimeters.
What, is it like, did it fit something or?
Well, do you...
Definitely probably fits something.
Oh my god, it's not a flashlight!
Filled with padding.
Do you wanna so like you see another hole like that's like right behind it in the wall that goes outside into the city. Do you want to check out the hole in the desk?
Well, does it look like it fits something or?
Yeah, it definitely looks like there's something in
I'll grab it. I'll do it.
Oh,
I won't
just
do it
your
with my
finger.
actual hand, but I'll summon like a very invisible hand that kind of emerges from my own and then kind of grapple inside.
As you do that, you hear something. Let me see if this works. I hope so. You hear the following sound coming from like this hole.
Is it a snake?
As out suddenly comes like a, as like a snake like darts out, and like on his like hind tail he perches and like his wings spread, kind of trying to scare you because he's been intimidated. Do you react to anything or?
Does it look like it's protecting this desk or?
No. So like, can you roll me a perception check?
Sure. 5 only.
So at the end of the tail, you see a slight discoloration, but it all happens so quickly that you can't really see what it is. What would you like to do with the snake?
I'll just step back.
As yeah.
I'm not. No, I don't want any I don't want to start anything. Just
Okay.
fuck off, you little thing.
All right. So as you say that towards the snake, you step back, and the snake it becomes like a snake again. So like the frills like turn inward, and he goes down and like slithers towards the hole in that goes outside, and then he kind of jumps through it, and like he spreads his frail's wings and flies off to somewhere. What would you like to do?
I think we got everything here, Halt. The man's got snakes in his house.
Snakes in the house. Sorry, I didn't see any of that. I got distracted by this fucking globe over here. It looks sick. Sorry, hold up. Snakes? What?
Yeah. Is that like a pest here, or what is that? Do you know that, Halt?
Would I know if those snakes in the wall are dangerous? Like,
I think they're pretty dangerous.
Have you been to the Winged Citadel before?
I don't think I have. No.
Then I want you to roll a nature check to see if you have seen it in the wild before.
So just so I'm clear for notes, there was this hole in the drawer, was it?
Yeah, above the drawer.
Above the drawer.
Yeah.
In the desk.
In the desk, yeah.
In the desk, and then this snake-like creature was inside it.
Yeah.
And then it jumped out.
When the mage hand got into it. Yeah.
But it jumped out, what, like a window?
Yeah, so there's like this little hole that was inside the wall where it was perfectly shaped for the snake to go in and out of.
Oh.
And
okay.
it jumped out and spread its wings and flew off.
Okay.
Gone, Chris? You can roll?
Nature check is a 16.
Alright. So you have seen this creature before. This creature is not that common in the wild, but it is fairly common in big cities. This creature is called a winged serpent. This winged serpent, from what you know, Guus, because of Halt, because of stories told by other people you have met in taverns, the winged serpent is. You can kind of look at it as the same thing as a carrier pigeon. It's the way of postal service, especially in the Winged Citadel, that's been used by everyone. So you've seen it from Angus's house, but almost every place where people live has these holes for the winged serpents to bring parcels or notes.
I turn to Meme and I say, these snakes are they bring around the mail.
Oh.
You saw them flying around the city when we entered, came in with the carriage.
I don't like them, but they bring letters.
They bring letters. They're non-harm. They do not harm anyone. They're just really.
How do you stand on privacy of letters? And I'll grab inside the desk, in that hole, whatever I can find.
Okay. I turn to him and say, only read the letters that are already opened, none other.
So,
okay.
Meme, you grab into the hole. There's nothing, but suddenly the tightness suddenly the area feels you feel a opening underneath as you like open the drawer underneath it, and you see that it is a compartment where the snakes can drop parcels, letters, etc. So Angus like could open a drawer and see that he has mail.
Yeah,
It's
what's he
basically
got? Has he got something?
So there's an open letter, and there are. I see you guys typing and shitting around. So there's one opened letter that has been brief, but it has this waxed seal that has been opened, like cut through, right? And it's golden with a signature of a crown and a small dragon head. No, sorry, not a crown. So there's like this hammer, and then like a dragon head like crossed with it.
Yeah.
Do I see me picking this up? Like, do I see the seal? Or
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
I'm not hiding it.
is the seal broken, or is it still sealed?
I just slightly sealed. I don't feel like this is gonna bring. I don't know.
I mean, the seal looks pretty impressive with a dragon head and a hammer, so that could, maybe it's from the king or something. But
I
As
don't.
long-
I feel like I'm wasting my time. What do you think?
I mean, if this is this is hobby room, or was this a bedroom?
Hobby room.
Hobby room.
Okay.
What hobbies does he have? What if I look around?
So he likes reading on to like what the future is of cattle and cattle farming. So you see a lot. you see a lot of books and like newspapers. No, but he likes researching. So he likes studying his interests. There is a pool table. There is also a you see like there's this fireplace, right? And like above the fireplace hangs a beautifully designed longbow that looks like very with like ornate details, and like a arrow above it that says like play of the game.
Wow.
So it would seem like he's into like bow and arrow. He likes to like do that as a hobby.
Doesn't strike me like one to hold a bow. Can I read this letter or not? It's sealed, right?
No, it's like the seal has been cut through, so it has the letter has been opened. So if you want to, you can read it. So in it basically reads that the letter is addressed to Angus Stouthorn, and it's a letter by one of the ministers. This minister is called Pete Irwin, and it basically addresses that the he should meet him at the bar or the tavern in Talon Ridge on request. On request of the king, and that's why it has that golden seal.
On request of the king.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put it back. I'll go back to the others. I don't want to take up more time.
Would I recognize the achievement with the bow and arrow thing?
It's up to you.
I mean, I learned all my bow and arrow skills in the wild mostly, and just on my own. But
basically, you look at it and you see a little plaque next to it, and this plaque basically describes that this was a when Angus had just like got into like bow and arrow. It was like he competed in a competition, and this arrow was the one that won him the competition, and that's why he kept it and like put it above the Is that it for you guys in the hobby room? Do you want to
Yeah,
go to the guest? Like, where will you?
I'll,
Do you
I'll
want to
go
go?
look for Brenna or maybe who else doesn't have? Let's
Cooper,
see, Brenna or
Brenna or Cooper?
I think the other ones are together, right? But what is
Yeah.
Brenna doing?
Let's go to Brenna.
As soon she's at the moment she's actively avoiding meme.
But okay.
So as soon as she saw them like in the hallway walking up to the hub room, she just turned around. And I think she just went off like sounds and probably heard something in the kitchen, so she's like later on joining them there.
So were you looking for something in between, or?
No, just my bedroom.
Okay, so you basically went upstairs to the left or to the right, doesn't really matter. And you see, like, you open the door and you just see, like, a pretty, like, clean and, like, rich-looking bedroom with, like, a queen-sized bed, like, 2 nightstands that sit next to it, like, beautiful ornate lamps. There's like this on the bed. It's like the pole, like 4 poles, and there's like this little curtains that are hanging from the top of it, right? And
That's fancy schmancy.
there's like on the end there's like this there's this like 2 doors, like glass doors, and it opens up to a small balcony. That's basically how the guest room looks.
Is the view nice?
Yeah, it is. So you basically, from the village, you look out up on the, like, a very, like, ornate area, and this is... it's called something, but you have to ask for it. But basically, it looks up, like, on a giant, like, a few rows of, like, empty market stands, where people are packing up and, like, going home.
Oh yeah, because it's getting evening now.
Yeah, I would say it's around 10 right now.
Oh shit. Okay. Then she just goes downstairs and
Joins the rest? Alright.
joins the others. Yeah.
Then, Cooper, you ran off as well. What are you doing?
So with this newfound knowledge, and just my mind being blown open right now with the idea that there are multiple guards, I need a drink. So I'm heading into the kitchen and looking for a drink. And as I enter there, do I see butter?
So the first thing you see is a giant table where Angus, Karlash, Balthasar, and Azure are sitting and, like, having a drink, having some ale. On the right side, Meme and Halt enter the kitchen as well. Brenna enters from, like, the far left side, and you enter from, like, the left side from the beginning. There is this, like, giant cool box that keeps all the food, like, temperature wise, at a lower temperature, and you can have a look if it has butter.
I just quickly have a glance past as I kind of look, but I'm, like, heading towards the ale, but it's kind of like a quick like a just a look to see if there is a godly a butter that may now be watching us.
There is this, as you quickly look into it, I want you to roll me a perception check.
Can I also roll a perception check or an insight check to see if I see Cooper, like, being all paranoid about butter?
Sure, go for it.
How did this
First
work?
dice.
Natural 1.
You look inside, but you walk so fast that you just try to look, but you just ran past that, like, device already, and now you're suddenly in front of the table.
I got 21.
I run past, like, the cool box and, like, ah!
I got 21.
21. So, sure. While Angus and Balthasar are having a conversation with Karlash, you quickly look up from the conversation and you see your tortily friend walking past the refrigerating box, and quickly just kind of like a whoop, and just goes towards the table. That's what you see. What would you all like to do? Where do you go sit at the table with the rest of them?
Is there already ale on the table, or is
There
it,
is ale. There is like a carafe of ale, and there's a few like small like jugs where you can.
I'll take a seat and I'll pour myself a drink.
Ah, welcome, Holt. Good to see. Like you see, have you found your room already?
We have found some rooms, but I think it may be good for you to assign them to us because we haven't found like particularly.
All right, sure.
Yet.
Let's all finish it ale, and then I'll point you right to your room. All right, lad.
Sure. Yep.
All right. Awesome. Meme. Do you want to do anything?
I'll just wait it out. I'm gonna take up more spotlight.
Okay, no, you don't take up any like much spotlight or whatsoever. It's just like if you want to do something, do something. Cooper, you join them at the table as well, right? Do you go for an ale?
I go for an ale.
All right.
And look at Karlash with a new sense of understanding. You know? You're like a new sense of complete misunderstanding, but understanding in his mind. You know, and
I'll look back thinking he's understanding like good job, like, and then I'll put up my ale to like clank it with it.
Yeah.
So Karlash, do you like kind of roll with it, the fact that he thinks your deity is like made of butter?
Yeah, I don't feel particularly inclined to tell him all about it. So if he thinks it's a butter god, that's totally fine.
Brenna, what do you do?
I drink.
Alright, so Brenna, you walk in, you grab the first thing you do is not even say hi or acknowledge the rest. You take like a little jug, take the carafe, pour it until it like starts like going over, and then just like start like.
And I just chug it.
Yeah. Then Balthasar, Karlash, do you want to do anything?
Wait, while I chug it, after I chug it and I'm done, I put my ale on the table and I look at Karlash and say, "I'm just warming up."
I was gonna say, are we doing it tonight or are we doing it later? Cause I can do it now.
Tonight.
Angus,
I can do it now.
Angus looks at the two of you, is like, "All right, lad, I don't have that much ale with me, but just take a good night. Just take a good night rest. I'll point you to the tavern tomorrow, and then like you can have as much ale at like Justus's jug as you want."
That's fair. So Balthasar, we don't know a lot about you. You're you know magic, do you?
Yeah. I was born with it.
What do you mean born? Like you were born and you could shoot fireballs or something?
Wait, so you were born and you already had experience. Why didn't you tell me?
Just born this way.
If you told me, I could have given you better
I'm a
advice.
sorcerer, so I have a gift within my bloodline that allows me to access magic.
I've seen sorcerers before. You're not gonna suddenly blow up on me, are you?
You see my face kind of darken, but then I say, that wasn't my planning for tonight.
That's an interesting response to the question.
Reassuring.
So, do you know Pete Arkwing over? Is he at the table, actually?
No.
Hey, have you seen the fella with the cowboy hat walking by, Pete Arkwing?
Yeah, I've met him a couple of times.
Well, so we're doing a little assignment for him about filling some kind of book. We're filling some kind of book about fauna in the area. Would you like to help with that? If you'd be able to give some insight. You're a teacher, of course.
He hasn't finished that book of his yet.
Hey, apparently not.
Weird.
It's still quite empty.
Well, he has been spending a lot of time in the field, so I would have expected him to be done about now.
I called him smart yesterday as well, but he didn't seem to agree with me that much.
So what would you like to know?
Well, there are some things we still need to discover. If you have any idea where we could find some rare animals in the field, maybe underground, somewhere in the surrounding area.
Can I?
Yeah, to Joost. Do I know stuff about it since I've sometimes already met the Pete Irwin?
No. So what you know about Pete Irwin, Balthasar, is he was a guest speaker at your school a few times because he is a warlock. He talks about the importance of the ecology and what we can learn magic-wise from your surroundings and like the nature itself. About the book he's writing, he wrote multiple books, but you don't really know about this encyclopedia that they are talking about. And can I remind the party that Pete Irwin has told you that there is a sending stone embedded into the
Pokédex, yes.
Please, can you please stop calling it the Pokédex? Sure. Into the I lost my footing. Into the encyclopedia, and that he told you that whenever you are outside or like near a creature that he needs, he will be like letting you know via the sending stone that there is a creature nearby, and that you have the opportunity to go for it.
Sorry. I just like imagine like we're laying in bed and like a rare pigeon flies over, like this thing goes off.
Yeah, no. So
sorry, proceed.
No.
So we're probably going to be in the city today, tomorrow. Probably going to find a tavern at least tomorrow night. And a quest board. I don't know if you know anything about it.
I'm assuming that.
Go on.
I'm wondering, right, if you'd want to join.
My immersion is ruined. There is no music.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna quit.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, it's good. Like...
My name is Luz.
Oh gosh,
Wait,
coming out of it. Coming out of it.
Wait.
I'm working on it.
What faster?
I am the destroyer of worlds.
Wait,
oh wait, I'm
Okay, no, just continue talking. I'm working on it.
Who just quickly, who has Pete's book?
Gus has. Holt has
it.
Wait, who's Gus?
Holt has it.
Gus the bastard! I'm gonna steal it back from him.
All right. Basically, Balthasar, I would say think about it over the night. From what Carlos has said.
Well, we got teleported to a new city, Nordic City.
Fuck off. So it is a hint, Balthasar, but if you want to accept now, that's fine.
You seem like you've got a good brain on you. We'd be happy to have.
You don't need to. You don't have to decide now. Just think about it. We
I
definitely
would
need some
like-
smarts in this group of ours, because
Exactly.
looking at the sure, not all the
Carlash.
brightest.
Carlash.
Me included.
Listen to the bodyguard,
Uh,
man.
You have no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I would like some more information on that. On the yeah, the quest you've been given with the
The
book.
book? About the book?
So how many animals are you looking for? How far away
Right.
are you planning on searching?
Look, and I explain let's just say for brevity, I explain about everything to him about the entire quest of filling the encyclopedia with animals, and we don't know
Thank
how many
you.
animals just yet.
Thank you for calling the encyclopedia. The
151, right? That's definitely what.
Look,
yeah,
right?
no,
Okay.
I know about her. I appreciate it. So basically, I want to say, so you spent the night, you spent talking. I'm gonna intervene real quick because I did have something prepared for like Niels' as a character, for Balthasar. So you spent the night. Angus all shows you your individual room. So what I've explained before about what the room looks like when Brenna went into it, that's basically how every one of your room looks like. It's just a guest room, right? It just looks nice, chic, etc. So in you spend you all go to sleep. Do you want to do something before you go to sleep? I want to give you the
Assuming
opportunity
I go
to.
home, by the way.
No, you sleep there.
Oh, so wait, Balthazar stays at the
Okay,
house.
random.
Yeah,
Okay, my character just sleeps there. Okay.
Yeah, because you thought Balthasar that it would be like a. You thought about it that it would be like a all-nighter because of the severity of the report that David has to do, but that's why you spent the night, because it's too late to like walk back again. So you know it's fun. You can sleep there. It's not really a problem.
All right. All good.
I see this as an opportunity to slide a letter underneath Brenna's door saying, "Dear Brenna, I apologize for me maybe coming rude over you, but I fear women a lot. I hope you understand. I'm trying my best. Signed, Azure."
How is this both misogynistic and
Hey.
cute?
I mean, this is the perfect opportunity to explain
How to
something
politely
that I cannot explain in person.
how to
Oh my
I
God.
took this chance.
how to politely explain that you're a Sigma male.
I'm really afraid of women because, women.
They're scary.
They're scary. They have
Wait, so
opinions.
when you put the letter underneath, I'm assuming you put the letter underneath and then you bolt.
You just hear crackling thunder go away,
Oh,
and then you see,
Hear him creak into a door.
see an envelope like underneath the door.
I'll probably see it when I wake up.
Okay, so you all go to bed. The bed is comfy as shit. It's nice. There's good linen. The cushions are like little heavens. You all sleep and you wake up around like 8, 9 in the morning. You wake up
Long rest.
Yeah, you all have a long rest. So
Yeah.
whatever HP you lost or like spell slots, you have it back because long rest.
Long rest.
So
Yippee.
you basically wake up to the smell of like freshly baked goods. There's like you can smell something that might be familiar as the thing that's called coffee. There's like multiple coffee. So you smell multiple things, but I quickly want to have a look at one of you guys is in the room. Halt. You wake up and
He's not here.
Just for your
Godverdomme.
Fusion walked off. Like literally when you started your sentence.
Just to quickly kind of bring it back quickly to the night
Yeah,
before
yeah,
with Cooper.
yeah.
After the events of Talon's Ridge, that was all in one day, right?
Yeah,
And this is the first time that I've actually been able to be alone temporarily,
yeah.
right? How much is the memories that kind of flooded back in a terrible way at the graveyard, and even when I started having PTSD, how much is that kind of haunting me? Because
Roll for it.
I was hearing kind of
PTSD.
Roll for trauma.
roll
Yeah.
PTSD.
Roll for trauma. We did it last time. Do it again. Roll for trauma.
Yeah. Wait, roll a D20.
Yeah, D20.
D4.
Adding.
If it's a 3, 2, or a 1, you have PTSD. Good luck.
Yeah, roll for it. Roll for it and see how much of it's still affecting you.
If it's a 1, you jump out the
an
window.
8. So I is it up or
Oh,
down?
shit.
What?
It's an 8.
An 8. So, like, I would say, like, a 1 is like. It affects you, but you can walk your ground, right? It's just like whenever you are alone with your thoughts, you like kind of start going down this like spiral of like thoughts of like, oh, why did I do this? Why did I lose my cool? Like I was making new friends. Why did I have this reaction? Why does my past still haunt me like that? It shouldn't. That's kind of like the spiral you would go into. If you want to roleplay it, that's up to you.
Yeah, I'm just trying
Also, a
to.
good thing that we had a lot of drinking.
Yeah, the drink isn't helping. Like, it's just the feelings are there, but the faces are darkened and blurred and shadowed. So it's a case of I'm remembering people, I'm remembering the screams and the horror and the blood, but I'm not remembering the people behind me, with me. The maniacal laughter I hear. It doesn't all make sense yet, but it is playing on my mind, and it's all starting to come back after months of it being somewhat dormant. And I kind of steady myself and think, it's only gonna get worse. And I kind of get into the bed and hope it creaks a little bit. Kind of lie there for a little bit. Take the
The stuff out of your shell.
the stuff out of the shell.
The bed is like a U-shape.
It's like a water
It's like
bed.
U-shaped.
It's memory foam, and it's just like a giant pregnant oracle like laying in there, but it's just like.
That's so specific.
I probably will get into the bed, but I won't lie down on the back of my shell. I kind of will kind of pull the covers away
Mm-hmm.
and just have the bed there and take everything out and get comfy and then sit in the middle and regress into my shell. So now there's literally just this kind of grayish blue shell sticking in the middle of a bed, just there. The battle axe nearby, ready to be grabbed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guus, are you here? Halt.
Yes, I am.
Motherfucker, you just walked away like a second before I said your name.
Rip.
So, okay, thank you, Aaron, Cooper, for role-playing that bit.
Who's Aaron?
I'm sorry, I still have to get used to it. So, as people went to sleep, like I said, Halt, everyone woke up by like the smell, like the sense of like freshly baked goods, coffee, like very adoring smells that like would get you out of bed. Everyone wakes up and would like go out like towards like the dining room that they were in. But Halt, you wake up and it's not only because of the freshly baked goods and the coffee. Your balcony door is open. And your bag is also open.
Oh, son of a bitch. I jump out of bed and check my bag.
So, remember, you were the one that was holding that note that was on the orc bandit.
Wait,
Isn't that Azure? Azure
Yes,
was.
yeah.
I think
I
Azure
thought-
had the note.
I thought it was Halt.
Let's just rewind and say Azure.
Hang on,
Find
hang on,
yourself
I
a
have
way
the
to
information! I have the information, man! Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Control F notes where?
Azure loots a note from the awkward states to enter Broken Barrel Tavern at 6 a.m. and rob Angus Piano signed by G. Frosthorn.
So
Yeah,
you
but,
see,
okay,
you see
I
like
s-
the image is all blurry, and then you see Azure actually standing up, like, oh my god.
All right.
No.
Sorry.
A note.
I thought he gave it to Halt.
No,
sorry.
I just have to book. That's all.
My bad.
Oh, shut the fuck up, this is Azure's moment now. Azure,
Yeah,
you're back
sorry.
to
Jesus.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
Alright.
really trying. There's so much happening.
No, don't worry, don't worry.
I don't worry.
So Azure,
Because
basically,
you're blurry.
what
I wake up.
what
and
I said,
see
but then to
I suddenly have a bag.
You have a bag, right? That little bag that you're
Yeah.
carrying your like fishing pole, or like the one that folds into the
Would
fishing
you
pole.
say I usually hold that bag?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no, wait!
No,
Alright,
you
alright,
don't have a bag
I-
of holding. You don't have a bag of holding. Fuck you.
That'd be
But
grand, man.
so you see your like this is like your shoulder bag, right? That you're
Yes. Yeah.
wearing, and like it's clearly open. And your like balcony door is also clearly open.
I rummaged through my bag, looking for my fishing pole first and foremost.
You find your fishing
well, the
pole
stick,
immediately.
Oh my god.
Most important thing to hear.
Alright. That's good. Wait, but something is gone.
Yeah,
I
so
can feel it in the air. I keep looking more.
I can feel it in the
So
water.
you-
Because you're an air genasi? Whoa.
you find your like writing utensils, you find your paper, you find everything you do for your hobbies. The only thing that is missing is actual like the note that you took from the orc bandit, and that was some kind of proof. You lost it.
No.
It was taken.
Oh, what will I do without the note?
You hear?
I don't
you hear-
even remember what was in the note.
Party all night.
I'm gonna knock at Azure's door and be like,
Oh,
Azure, are you up, buddy?
Cooper.
They've got food, Azure.
Cooper! Something
Damn,
terrible has happened.
I open the door and walk in. Listen, buddy, I think with enough ale, you will be able to talk to her.
No, Cooper, no, trust me, something terrible has happened. Can I just... No, wait, never mind. Like, oh, do you see this balcony door?
Yeah, I have one too.
Yeah, and do you see that it's open?
A nice day outside. There's a market. There's a market. Oh,
Yeah, there's
Oh my
a
God.
on!
I kind of walk
Cooper.
out towards the balcony. I'm like,
No, Cooper, you have to focus. You have to focus on the door. When life gives you doors, you focus on the doors. Do you see that door open? Yes. Do you know what that means, Cooper? Someone broke in to my door. Okay?
are
I
you
lost
sure
something.
you didn't just leave it open?
I
last
did not leave it open. Why would an Argonauty leave a door open?
That's so racist.
Cooper.
That's so racist.
Cooper, think before you speak. I am so mad. Someone stole something from me, and it's paper.
I kind of go like a bit like kind of weirded out because I'm just like an edge nasty doesn't want. Never mind. And you were broken in?
Yeah. I lost the note that we looted yesterday, or was it the day before?
No, yesterday.
2 days ago. Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh
The
my
note-
god, I cannot think anymore.
The note on
I think-
Frosthorn.
What?
The note on the Frosthorn fella.
Yes.
But
I don't know who did it.
why?
Why would they steal something from me? Why would they steal that note?
Maybe there's like more to the note than we realized.
My
I'm gonna have a
God,
look.
This
Do
makes
I,
me
do I
angry.
see anything? Do I see anything like outside that would, tell me like where someone might have run off to? Can I make an investigation check?
Outside? No.
Like out on the balcony. On the balcony, do I see anything like a knocked?
On the balcony?
Footprint? Yeah.
Do an investigation check. You need a.
I am starting to get more finicky, by the way. Like, I am clearly becoming somewhat more angry.
All right.
Too much air, buddy.
in a
So
short
are we
period of
hearing
time.
him becoming angry?
No, because you are in the eating room, like the dining room, and he's like,
Aren't
like.
we all in bed at the moment?
No, like so I told you, like everyone went to the dining room, and the Azure like woke up and was like figuring out what happened in his room while you all went downstairs around the same time. I want that investigation check, and I'm gonna say that you need a 17 to succeed.
Easy.
10. I kind of look around, but like I'm big and I'm just banging into shit with my tail and my shell,
So you look around, you bang into stuff, and then you see a bird and got distracted.
I see a bird. Wait, I see a bird.
Yeah, you see a bird.
I'm going to, because I can do this. I can cast one spell as a barbarian. Yes, I can speak with animals.
The GM did not think about this.
No, I did not.
Wait, no, it takes 10 minutes. So like, I'm just there, and I'm like, it's not gonna work.
No,
Yeah,
it's a
and
ritual.
in my
Right?
anger, I use, wait, where's the thing I wanted to use? Fuck. Oh, sorry. I use shock and grasp, so you see like thunder, like enveloping me, and I just look at the balcony door and I just shocking thunder outside to get my anger out.
On the door or like outside?
Outside, so the door is still open.
Okay. So it's like.
So that probably scares the
Still not
bird
hearing
away.
anything?
Yeah, so there's like a as like a sort of like lightning. What? Shut the fuck up! I'm trying my best. There's like this lightning imbued like beam, like a chow. Like it goes out. It goes
And I
outside.
scream like,
Lightning
"Oh," you know.
I'm just talking to the bird, and next thing you know, I just hear the chow, and the bird flies up. And
No!
Oh,
So
I'm sorry, Cooper.
there goes our only witness, Azure.
I'm
The
sorry,
bird!
Cooper. I just need to be alone for a little bit. And I just walk out the door and just go somewhere where no one is.
I can just imagine, right, that Cooper, the food that he brought was like 10 sticks of butter.
he didn't bring food. He was like.
Jim, I'm gonna head down towards the kitchen.
Yeah.
Explain what's happened.
Do
Alright.
we hear
Down.
the
You do hear the chow.
electrical discharge?
Yeah.
I would probably have like charged upstairs if I hear fucking lightning indoors.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna hear me charging down the stairs.
Yeah.
Towards you guys.
Yeah,
But like,
and I'm just walking the opposite direction of the stairs to get some alone time.
everything alright?
Bufferman! We've been stolen from.
We've been
Azure. Hey, the note on that Frosthorn fellow was stolen from his door last night.
Wait.
The
Frosthorn?
note by J.
What?
Frosthorn.
Who's
Shite.
Frosthorn?
Wait, who's saying that now?
Who's saying that?
That's the only guy that I can play. It's Angus. He's with you guys.
But he knows who Frosthorn is. We
No,
already
he
know
asked
that.
who is Frosthorn.
Oh.
We found a note on one of the attackers in the tavern. He wrote a note about stealing from you in particular, and it was signed
What?
by J. Frosthorn.
Wait, but we literally told him this.
G, Frosthorn, by the way.
We read the letter.
We did, but you know,
Oh.
short memory and
I
such.
can try forge one if you want.
Do we remember, like, the note fully?
Well, it doesn't need to be the exact same. It can
I
just
kind
be
of
like
like
That's
whatever.
true. That's true. Let's forge one. That sounds
I feel like
great.
I bring
Guys.
everyone up to Azure's bedroom anyway, just to show the balcony door being opened.
No.
Was
go ahead.
if I look at the door really closely, do I see like forced entry? And do I see a table where you can like forge some letters?
If give me an investigation check for the forced entry.
Can I seduce the door?
That's a natural 20.
Oh, fuck off! Jesus Christ! All right, so you look at the two doors, and you know, like with the hinges, right? There's clearly someone that has that knows his way around with thieves' tools, but he was a bit of like the person
Or
was
she.
he or she, you don't know.
Okay.
I'm saying he as a general term. The person was quite a bit quick with it, and he like there's you know like the how the if you open the door like the hinge that sticks out, like he pushed that a bit too early, so there's like this little piece of wood that like broke from it, so that's how you knew there was forced entry, but that's one of the few signs that you see on the balcony doors.
I can. There's a stick of foreign wood on the door. I do believe you've been burglared, dear Azure.
I'm not in the room.
He's not in the room.
I look at
He's been burglared.
I look at Kalash and go like, this is a thing that your god doesn't like, right? What the god doesn't like.
Thieves are the lowest kind of creature, lowest
Stop.
kind of person.
I was starting to get this whole god thing. It makes sense.
I
have consequences.
So you see, the god of butter also really hates thieves. You see, so it all coincides.
It's technically not thieving because we stole it first.
Well, they stole it from us. Didn't they?
Look, let me put this clear. There's someone that knows of us, and we don't know of them. I think we just report this, and then
I mean,
why not?
what are the guards gonna do about it?
Not the gods, the guards.
The guards. I said guards. I can't do the rolling
Oh.
R because I'm posh.
Posh gods.
I mean, what are we gonna do with it?
I mean, do we do anything about it? I mean, we know the contents of the letter, don't we?
We could ask around town about this Frosthorn fella.
So the perfect place to find some information is the tavern. Just saying.
All right, so you all go back down to the fucking dining room, and there sits Angus, just awaiting your arrival, including
Wait,
you.
before they come back, can I be there as well? Like, I just sneakily went up
Yeah.
there before they came. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Cooper. I just I lost my temper there.
No, I get it.
I'm sorry.
I've
We'll
just been
find
sitting on the other side of the room. I have the letter in my hand, and very awkwardly, I wave over at.
Has the letter been forged? Yes or no? Because we have not talked about that yet.
No. The letter that Azure gave me.
But that's
I ignore her presence.
oh, that letter. Sorry. Okay. No. Okay.
That letter, I wave at him. I point at the letter, and I go
Oh.
like.
She has
I look at that and I'm like,
what?
no.
There it is.
You got the letter. I'm confused.
Oh no, this no. I don't know. Everybody is here. I'm like,
Wait, did you?
no.
I can't hear
Wait.
you.
We're
This-
hearing you from Erin's.
Oh, I'm not
Microphone.
muted.
Okay, no, you're fine again. You're fine again.
Oh,
You're fine again
okay.
now.
No, this is a friendly. No, it's not that. No.
Oh,
And I put it in my pocket.
So, what kind of note are you talking about?
Me?
Yeah.
Just a friendly, good old note.
So
Not.
sure. How about we just sit down, get some breakfast, and think about what we're gonna do today. So, because we have some things to talk about. I mean, Angus has some information to give as well.
Yes.
Let's ignore Angus for now and completely go to someone else.
All right. So suddenly, Hull dies of a heart attack.
If I can, I want to like almost forcibly make room besides Azure for Brenna to sit next to him.
You son of a bitch.
I'm already sitting at the table. That's the issue.
No, I was like at the other side. I want to respectfully keep my distance.
I'm gonna sit next to Azure and put my arm around him and go like, "Don't worry, we'll find out who stole from you."
Thank you, Cooper.
What's with
I
why'd she keep looking?
Perhaps you should.
I have no clue.
All right. So, as you all sit at the table, unless it's something really important, you can say it now. Otherwise, I'm gonna do the thing. 3, 2, 1. All right. So, the Angus sits like on the end, and it's like, all right, I've prepared something for you all. So I would advise like these. Don't start laughing, Wouter. I see it. I'm trying my best.
I'm muted for a reason. Fuck
All
off.
right. So I'm just now gonna talk in English because I don't want you to laugh. So he basically has a list of store names that you can check out if you want to, and at certain points he will look at certain people to really kind of advise them to go there to give. To really, because it's your interest. So, yeah.
Angus, we don't have money, man. We're not like you.
I mean, it's not, well, all right here. You know, I have something to spare, and he gives you he gives
Not even a persuasion check. Like, oh yeah, here.
Angus, look, Angus. I know you want to be generous here, but there's someone wants your hat, man. Someone's out for you here. I feel like you're not taking it serious enough.
Why should I? Do you see the the Royal Guardsman outside?
Someone broke into your house.
Oh, broke in, man.
Well,
You gotta report this stuff.
Double the guard at least.
I will report it. Like, it doesn't happen often that they go on like the second or third floor to really like break into something. It's not like logical. What do you think? Like my things that I have valuables, those are like living bovines. It's not something you can really steal.
Never heard this Frosthorn before, ever.
I don't know any Frosthorn lab.
Angus, are you like? What do you smoke, man? Because I want some.
I smoke the ganja.
Alright, so...
Alright, tell us where to go.
So, basically...
Benna is visibly, she's really trying not hard to not look very nervous right now.
Alright, so... There in the Winged Citadel, so he basically explains there are a couple of stores. There is a gem store called The Rough Cut. The owner is currently not in town, but this store sells gems and other kinds of stones. We have a general goods store that's called Everyday Essentials. They sell everyday items, like literally lots of things. It's kind of like a Target. I can describe it that way.
Wait, do you actually have, when you're done with this, do you have like some sort of list that you can send to us? Because I don't.
Yeah, but I see that Aaron is writing as well. So,
I hear typing next to me.
The owner of the general goods store that's called Everyday Essentials. His name is Loki Doki, and he is actually in town. That name might sound familiar to some of you. Then we have there's a blacksmith called the Anvil's Edge. The owner is Gornar, spelled G. Gornar. Gornar. They sell weapons, armor, and metal tools. You have a alchemy shop called Elixir's Embrace. The owner is in town. Her name is Elowen Embervine. Don't worry, I'll send it all in the chat. And they sell potions, elixirs, and alchemical ingredients. There is a magic shop called Mystical Marvels. And the owner is called, and is also in town, she is called Thalindra Star Whisper. And she sells magical items, scrolls, and enchanted artifacts. Then there is a apothecary called the Herbal Haven. The owner is also in town. They are all friends of like Angus, by the way, so that's why he knows their names. His name is Eldon Musgrove. He sells herbal remedies, medicinal herbs, and healing supplies. Then we have a bookstore called Tomes and Tales. The owner is Alaric Thistlewind, and he sells books, maps, and scrolls. Why are you covering your face? Then we have a tailor that's called, the name of the tailor is called Bespoke Fashions. The owner is called Marcellus Fineweave, and he creates...
Wait, what was that again?
So there's a tailor. The name of the tailor is Bespoke Fashions. That's the store name. And the owner is called Marcellus Fineweave. They sell custom clothing and accessories, and also creates custom clothing. There is a bakery from which you're eating right now. The bakery is called The Golden Loaf. The owner is called Hilda Hearth Bake, and she sells fresh bread, pastries, and sweets. Then there is a butchery called Carnivore's Choice. The owner is Thaddeus Ironcleaver, and he provides fresh meat and poultry. Then we have a fishmonger called the Ocean's Bounty. The owner is called Finn Silverfin, and he sells fresh fish and seafood. We have the produce market that's called the Evergreen Harvest Market. That's the one that you can see from your balcony. There are like local farmers near there. They offer fresh fruits, vegetables, and other farm produce. Then you have the tavern / bar called the Justice Jug. The owner is in town. His name is Eustace, and they offer food, drink, a place to socialize, and there's an actual quest board. Then there's the Healer's Hut, called the Tranquil Grove. The owner is Nisha Everbloom, and they provide healing services and health advice. I will wait until Aaron has written it down.
Whoa, you're the only one here, friend.
Alright, I'll set it. Alright, so basically, Angus will look at you, Cooper, and he sees the little herbs and stuff that you have around your shell, and he advises you, Cooper, to go to Herbal Haven. That's the apothecary. Then he looks at you, Karlash, and he advises you to go to the Healer's Hut. Because the Healer's Hut is a abandoned church that you might know something about. Then there is Brenna. Brenna, he advises you to go to the Anvil's Edge. That's the blacksmith. And then Azure. Angus advises you to go to the fishmonger.
There's a fishmonger? Sweet.
Yeah, that's the fish store. He advises you to go there because of your love for fishing. Then Meme, although you don't like books, I think I know someone that can help you. And he advises you to go to the bookstore / library. It's called Tomes and Tales. Then he looks at you, Balthasar. And Balthasar, I forgot something that I still have to do for you. But Balthasar, he advises you to go to the magic shop called Mystical Marvels. And then, last but not least, Halt. He advises you to go to the butchery. Because of your way of killing animals, or like having like being on the hunt, he thinks that you can learn something there. That's what he advises you to. I want you to discuss it in a bit, but real quick, I forgot something and I kind of want to not retcon but greencon it. Balthasar, as you woke up before you went downstairs, you heard like a slight like knock on your door, and when you like get out from bed, what you see is a winged serpent that's like waiting, like coiled up, waiting in front of like the balcony door. Do you open it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
All right, so you open it, and he basically, the winged serpent brings out its tail, and like around its tail is like a wrapped paper with like a red lint on it that's like in a neat bow tie.
So I unwind it from the tail.
Okay.
So I have the paper.
Yeah. So it's a letter. It's a letter from someone you know. It's a letter. Let me get it, because I prepared this. It's a letter from your good teacher, Captain Zenarith. So you open this letter and you see, "Dear Balthasar, I'm writing you because I heard from Angus about the new acquaintances that you made." As about to say, it's quite delicious, true. This sounds like a fun adventure group that, although I would miss your company, I would advise you to join them. This is good for... You're a smart guy, a smart student. You're a good student, but you've never really been in the field before. I want you to visit me sometime, but maybe, if you would like, try to go with him. It's all up to you. Me and Mr. Squiggles, we will miss you dearly, but you can visit us anytime. Regards, Captain Zenarith.
Okay.
Damn, you got expelled.
No!
Yeah.
Well, it sure sounds like it. Nah. Okay. So I'm kind of flabbergasted at the fact that they communed with each other, like the Angus and my teacher. They had like communications within like one afternoon or one night. So it put me to thinking, and I've been thinking about it during the breakfast and when everything was like happening with the stolen letter. So it's been on my mind in the meantime.
Yeah. All right. So now that we've green-conned that, because I forgot. I'm sorry. Please all, have you all written down what Angus advises you to? So yes. I don't need to.
Something about edging.
Pretty much. I'd like to say, should we meet up after we've gone to our individual things? Maybe at the tavern? You know, just...
You mean just...
The Justice Jug, they have ale, a quest board for example.
Oh, you know the Golden Acorn Ale? It's very good. You should try it sometime, Karlash.
I know. Plus, I have a contest to win. I ain't no fucking bitch.
All right. So Karlash asks, like, do you go all, like, together, or would you go on, like, separate ways? It's all up to you.
I think for your good and your brain, I think individually is more convenient.
You can go together.
I would
Like, takes more than a date, probably. By the way.
Maybe we
just
should
for your...
split up and see what's like close to each other, and then suggest it that way.
Wait,
So two things or three things that are close together, that those three people go, and then two other people go somewhere else.
Look, if you think we can do it in one day, perfect.
Yeah, it's like you're in the shopping district, so it's relatively close together. So it's the same as like walking in a zoo. You can do it one day.
Joost, is your idea that we, like 7 of us, go to individual parts of this place?
No, you can go together towards the store. It's just that Angus has advised you that if you
go to certain stuff,
because he's tried to like I said, he's into studying, he's into research, and he kind of like looked at all of you as a person, and he looked at like the things that, because he has friends there. And he looks at you like to see like, okay, you could learn something from this friend of mine.
Yeah, I'm asking more because I want to find a convenient time to share the next poem.
Could you send on those details there? Sorry, because I was still updating the notes, everything we just did in the morning.
I have written everything down for once, so I can actually.
Okay, so I can share it, but I need to cut something out.
That's fine.
I think I've written everything down, so I can just send it to him, so you don't have to cut it.
It's fine here.
At the end of it now.
Oh shit! I can't do that.
Whatever everyone does, I'm the last one to leave because I want to have a quick chat with Angus.
Balthazar, what was your mentor's name again?
Okay.
My mentor's name was Xenith.
Fuck it, I'm not gonna cut it out.
Captain.
So you're trying to reach the
So
zenith.
his name is Xenith, but Xenith Turgot, but he's a captain, so
How do you
that's
spell
why.
Zenith?
Yeah, Xenith. So you write it with an X E N I T H.
Turgoda, so that's your last name. Interesting.
Yeah. So he's my adopted, or he adopted me, kind of, as in that's why it's my last name too.
Oh, I thought your last name was Torg.
Turgot, yeah.
No,
yeah, so
Turgoda. Wait, so I've written Turgua, right?
THURJAU.
Jesus.
TOR.
THURGAU.
That.
Oops.
The DM has it written down.
No. Halt has pointed me towards something that I did not recognize of like our earlier days as the beginning of Gentlemaniacs about a name. But it's fine. Like I totally forgot about it, so it's not important.
Balthazar, would you be able to write that down? Sorry, just because I'm trying to keep track of names and places.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll write it down here. Captain Xenorith. Oh, sorry. Captain Xenorith. That's how you spell it.
Thank you.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can discuss where you want to go first. It's a relatively close.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Is this like maybe a good time for me to share my poem, or are you gonna get together later tonight as well?
We're going to the
you're
tavern
at a certain
anyway,
point you're gonna relax at the tavern.
Okay.
But I don't.
20 rolls to see who goes first to what direction.
I think Brenna wanted to do something.
Yeah, Brenna wanted to do something first before we left. But I think it's good to decide where we go first, and then Brenna would like stay behind a little bit and then join the rest. to join with Angus, to talk with Angus. I'm gonna be
It's
honest.
Gucci Gamer.
I don't think we're gonna finish it all tonight. Because it's already like 11, and I don't know how long we're gonna play until people get tired.
I never get tired.
All right.
Me neither.
All right. So
Yeah.
I will do my first.
For the week.
So all give me a number of a D8. Give me a number of a D8, and if that's your number, that's the store we go to first.
1.
Write that down. Or remember it yourself.
What's the shape of a D8 again?
No, just think
Wait,
of a
we have
number.
to roll a D8?
No. I'm gonna roll a D8, and you have to think of a number that's in a D8, and whatever it lands on, that's the one that we're going to first. So we're keeping it fair.
7.
All right.
Should we just do the order that's on screen? So Brenna would be 1, Azure would be 2, Karlak would be 3,
I
Carlos
know,
would be 3,
but
Hulk would be 4, I
It's
would be
different for
5.
everybody, I think.
Yeah, no, it's the
Yeah.
stream layout.
Yeah,
So it's like
Ah,
Brenna 1,
Okay.
Halt 2, Assure 3, Balthasar 4, Karlash 5, Meme 6, Cooper 7.
for example.
Good.
Alright, that's what
Sounds
we're
good.
gonna do. And we're gonna roll the special Dice Tower. First Dice Tower roll of the campaign. Woo! And it's gonna be... Number 1! Fuck, that's Brenna. We're gonna roll again!
Now we can do Brenna, but we'll just wait outside.
Yeah,
Can't we just do the like we said, the
stream layout.
order from the stream? Isn't that more
That's
convenient?
Brenna first as well.
Wasn't she
That's fine
supposed to
with
be
Brenna
first?
first.
She's the...
It's fine, right?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so
Well,
then...
let's just say we'll be
I
waiting
have
for
long
her
legs.
outside.
I catch up.
Alright, so then
Saying
we...
I'm short?
You are going to the blacksmith called Advil's Edge first. You all go outside.
Would you mind if I joined you, Brenna? Yes, okay. It's fine, whatever.
I'm just gonna stand outside and look at the birds.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go outside and talk to Karlash about since I got the letter about going on an adventure because, yeah, well, you look like someone who's been in adventures, so I'm just talking to you about, you know, adventure stuff.
Adventure stuff, yeah, fair.
Adventure stuff.
Alright, so... Brenna. Everyone goes outside, if that's
I just
okay.
pull Angus aside and I say, look,
What's up,
you
laddie?
have got a lassie.
Lassie. Sorry, I said Lassie. I tried to say Lassie. I'm sorry.
Look, you have got to up your security right fucking now. That man,
Man? What man?
Frosttorn.
Could be a woman.
I don't know any...
That man, if you have to trust me right now when I say that man is dangerous.
I mean... I trust your word, Lassie. I will let the detectives come into it and have a look to see if, like, maybe we can find something still. But yeah,
I hope he hasn't influenced that part of town already, but look, please take care of yourself.
I will keep me and David safe. Thank you.
And I hip skibbity hop outside!
Alright,
Off.
so you join the rest. You walk through town, and before you know it, you see a sign that's shaped like an anvil, where it states the Anvil's Edge. Do you go in there? You go inside? Alright.
I would also like to go inside if I can.
Would they sell materials to like make armor?
Yeah, they do
Or
actually.
would they just provide the surface too?
No, they do sell materials as well, but they just mainly make that stuff. So you all go into the Anvil's Edge. It's like dark, but like it's hot. Like that's definitely a temperature change. I hope you like the background material. But it's you see multiple people working. It's like they're all like coal smears across their face, hands. There's like 5 or 6 like of these like ovens where they are like heating the materials, the metals. There's several anvils. You hear like the clinging. You hear like the air being blown into it. And once you enter, you are greeted by a figure that is Gornar the blacksmith. And you see him just frolicking around his desk with something like a little, it seems like a little, almost like a knife that he's made.
Oh.
What would you guys like to do?
I just want to ask him if he sells any good materials to make armor.
Alright, so you walk up to him?
Yeah.
And you hear like you see Gornar, he's like a big bellied human, like really like pot belly, like a big beard, but he looks like a jolly man. And he's like, hey, what? Is there something I can do?
Yeah, I sort of make armor sometimes.
I'm trying my fucking best.
And I just need some materials.
Materials?
I want to make something new.
Well, you can have a look right here. There's like multiple tools, weapons, armor sets. Maybe you like something. I want you to look at a certain helmet.
No.
You recognize the shape. It's something that you recognize from your past. You don't know if this Gornar knows of it, but it's a helmet with like multiple see-through slits and like 2 metal horns coming from the sides and like curving inwards. Yeah, and then for the rest you see like a beautiful like armor set with like blue and silver tints, and like it's like medium and small armor, and there's like warhammers, and some of them like golden like things on it, right? And there's like swords, shorts, different kinds of weapons. They all make it there. It's fresh from the oven.
I am currently like fixated like on that one helmet, and I'm like, where the fuck did you get that?
You mean this helmet?
She nods.
I've seen some people walk around with it in the city before sometimes, and you know it's
Four?
yes. I mean, I've seen like at least 6 sometimes. I think in the last 2 weeks.
6? What? Whoa.
I mean, they were probably all the same man, but it was like on different parts. Like I saw them on the market once, and then like near the palace sometime, and then when there was like a whole like ministry gathering, I saw like one of the bodyguards wear it, and you know it was all the same man, I think.
But did you make them?
Well, no, I made this one. I was inspired. I thought it looked cool. I mean, come on, it has horns. What do you think?
Oh, so. And you saw a bodyguard.
Well, it looked like a bodyguard. He was just standing next to the podium when like some important ministers were talking. I mean, what's the fuss? I just like make armor and tools. Like, why are you just fixated on like the design of this like helmet? It's not like it's copyrighted.
No, it's fine. Look, you made this. It's fine. Never mind.
It's just like
Do you have any
this-
materials for? I just need some materials for armor, quick.
yeah, like I have some
That's all.
chainmail. I mean, do you have armor with you that I can have a look at?
She's like, she just gestures.
All right. What might I have a look, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
As he like he checks it out. He checks like the things of yeah, no, this is like this could use a reparation, and then he like clings to the tool like a little like nail in it, and like he repairs some straps, and well, do you have a weapon maybe that I can check out? Maybe like I can like maybe sharpen it for you.
I hear, and she like doesn't even look around, and it like swoops like around her, and whoever's standing next to her has the duck.
We're all
She
there,
did
are
not.
we? We're all there, are we?
Oh
She
yeah.
did not see.
Well, I mean, you're having a look around the store.
She's a little bit, how do you say?
Starstruck, but amazed, like surprised,
But in a bad way.
traumatized.
Yeah, look, she's not, she's just like, oh yeah, I'm here.
So Gornar is checking your armor out, and like he's fixing your stuff because it's been a while since you've like let it repaired. Do any of the other players do something in the store?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around for. Is there weapons on the wall?
Yeah, there's weapons
But
on
we're
the
all
wall.
at the store, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have my warhammer cleaned of or goblin brain bits.
All right,
I'm
so
just looking for some cool fishing poles or something.
I wonder, did my character hear the conversation between Brenna and the storekeeper?
I would not say so. I think like you would be like there's like multiple people there, and like you would like
So we wouldn't have noticed that her reaction to the helmet.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around for like there's weapons on the wall, right?
Yes, sir.
To look at like swords, they're like great swords and regular swords.
There's like it's like one of the biggest like blacksmiths in the city. So there's like if you talk about walls, there are like walls with like a variety that you've never seen before, like different handles, different patterns. You name it, they have it. If we're talking about weapon and armor.
I'm picking up some of the weapons and kind of testing the balance and giving kind of just like quick flicks and stuff like that. And then I look over at Meme. And is Meme just standing there?
Yes.
Menacingly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk over to Meme and go here, and I'm gonna pretend to throw a great sword at Meme to try to catch.
Oh.
And then grab it and go. It's a little bit too big for you, but a small man. And then put it down and look at the wall and pick up like a small dagger and hand it to Meme and go. I think you need a weapon for what we need. Don't you think?
I don't need a weapon.
You sure? This tiny little thing?
I don't mind. I do need a weapon, but not for me.
It's for you.
Wait, you're strong, right, Cooper?
I would think so. Yeah.
What do you think is like the strongest weapon?
I kind of pull out the battle axe that I have here, and kind of throw it quickly onto its side, and then hold it by one claw, and it perfectly balances on one finger. And I go,
Fucking Thanos.
you know, I go like, it's about the weapon, and it's also about the wielder. And I grab it, and I go, I'm pretty attached to this one, and then put it back into my shell.
I see. I'm gonna look at the biggest weapon in the store.
The biggest weapon in the store.
The biggest weapon in the store.
All right, so the biggest weapon in the store is it's huge. So it's a it's one of like it's a replica of the King's Hammer, but then like made like into partially a great axe. It's like part Warhammer, part like great axe, and it's like this beautiful design of like a blunt hammer with like it kind of looks like a DIY halberd, if I might say, but then it looks really good. So like this handle where it's definitely made for like a Goliath or even a bigger creature that like could wield it. And it has like these like golden tints, but also like orange and yellow like flags hanging from it from the top part. It has like a viney ornate detail on the axe bit. How you can
price tag?
Yeah, it does.
How much is it?
2,500 gold pieces.
Yeah, I want that one.
Small, no, 2,500
I kind of look at it and kind of size it. I'm just like, and then look back at Meme and go.
Do you think we can like gaslight Angus into giving us this much money? What? It was gonna give us money anyway.
Little man, I don't even think I could build something like this. Could you,
it's not for me.
DM, does this thing look like it's something that if I attempted to, I could wield?
So if I could give it a size, you know, like the Buster Sword that Cloud has.
Yeah.
Imagine that thing, but then just like you really like it's that difficult to wield. Like it's not something easy. If you put all your like strength and rage into it, like you could like pick it up, but like like you could like try to hit someone with it, but very slowly. It's not something that like easy to use.
Okay, so like I'm a medium creature. Are you saying like this is like not even large? This is the next one up from large.
It's like XL.
It's like the 9x reach, but then you just Meliodas.
Yeah.
How about Brenna? She's tall.
Brenna would not be able to wield this as well. Like she would like try to she would try to like she can like scrape it across the floor. She would be strong enough for that. But even if she wants to swing, she basically needs to like put it over her shoulder and then like with two hands bring it down. But then even to pick it up from where she hit something, it would take so much time that like she would like get hit immediately after.
I'm gonna go on the just. As we're walking past,
So
just pick up
sad.
some javelins, just pick up like say 4 or 5, and then a short sword, and walk over to the oh no, is it Gornar? And
Gornar,
just,
yeah.
Yeah, and just plop them all down and go. How much?
Alright, that's a lot. Are you sure?
I'm just trying to make sure of my carry weight. Yeah, I'm good. 5 javelins, 1 short sword.
All right. Do we have the? I did not expect that. Do we have the? Do we do a general price or do I homebrew the price? I'll homebrew it. I want because it's generic, right? So I want 15 gold pieces per javelin, and I want 12. Is that expensive or?
That's
I
kinda
believe
expensive.
15 gold pieces per javelin is very expensive.
Okay,
What do you mean?
One
It's a
five, right?
weapon.
It's 5. I don't know. I'm trying. Like, if it's too much, then like I would say 5. Is that normal for a
It's a
javelin?
weapon. I thought it was.
I mean,
good.
I just looked it up on D&D Beyond, and it's javelin is 5 silver pieces.
Oh.
all the way to 2.
I was gonna say.
Okay,
it's
okay. Sorry,
not
sorry. I
expensive.
did not know.
No,
it was...
no, that's fine. So,
Oh,
like,
I thought the javelin
like,
was like a spear. I thought.
No,
you...
no.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I have
It's like a
nothing
throwing
ranged.
spear they use in the Olympics, you know.
I have nothing ranged, so I have
Okay.
a few javelins on me.
Okay. So yeah, I would say that. So that's 25 silver pieces. And what's it for a short?
Just the shortest short sword you have that's not a dagger.
That's not a
don't like
dagger.
to make-
It's
that's
a
not
short
dagger.
sword. It's just a sword. It's a short sword.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the sword, and then like kind of glancing back at Meme, and kind of looking at the sword and going.
Roll 20 says
I'm just
10
kind of.
gold.
10 gold pieces for a short sword.
Yes.
All right, let's do that.
So 25 gold,
No, 25
so 25
silver.
silver, and 10 gold.
Yep.
Okay. I kind of look at Gorna and go. So, has word not reached you yet
About what?
about us, the saviors? of Agnes?
The saviors of
Agnes.
who, mate? Like, there's nothing to be saved
Saviors
here.
of Agnes.
There's nothing to be saved here.
The local town, the local nobleman.
Yeah, we got Robbie Rotten in the other town.
Oh wait, you?
Yeah,
I've heard of Robbie Rotten. He's the guy, like the upcoming criminal, right?
Yeah.
That was caught.
See that fur book? She got her.
Wait,
He's not very up and coming anymore.
wait. You? Then he points at Brenna. You took down Robbie Rotten?
Yeah, he's down and lowing right now.
Shut. What the fuck are you doing, mate?
Nothing.
Helicopter.
Alright.
And Brenna single-handedly saved a nobleman
Wait,
from the
who?
Winged Citadel.
Single-handedly.
Who?
That was.
Angus.
Oh, you're friends with Angus. You should have stayed before. Wait. He brings you all like a it's a little patch, like this like little patch that it's like this emblem, like a metal emblem, and like on it has the hammer, like a war hammer, and then like a dragon skull, like crossing it. And he gives that to you, and he's like, "Well, if you, whenever you have the time, because I'm not good with sewing, right? Go to the fine wee fellow. Like, he can like wove it up to you, and then believe me, you need this in the city to get to certain parts."
Is it like a badge?
So it's like a badge, it's like an emblem that you can like wear on your
What
on
does
your
it look
clothing.
like exactly?
So it's like a sort of like a shield emblem, and there's like a.
But it's like made of fabric. or something.
Yeah, it's fabric, but the fabric, so that, like that's so you can weave it onto something. But the little like badge, that's from metal that he has like made. And
Does he have enough for all of us?
yeah, it's seven ones in total.
So I said so.
Special.
With that in mind, I'm gonna go. So, since we're such good friends now, of course there's a deal to be made with all this material.
He looks smugly at you, and he's like, "Listen, I don't know if you think you're smart, but I'm seeing right through you. But what do you want?"
I just want a good deal on all these items that we're just replenishing our stock after taking down such a serious warlord and saving a nobleman.
Warlord, lad. I don't know. I don't think you can call Robbie Rotten a warlord. But sure. What do you want?
I just want the, like I said, I just want the 5 javelins and the short sword.
Only for you. I thought it was your whole group that was special, but I would say it's pretty egotistical, is it not?
You can give us all a javelin.
Well, yeah, this is. I'm just. Cooper's getting flustered.
Hey, you know, my god says sharing is caring, don't you know?
Yeah, my
This
wisdom
is,
says
this is for everyone.
giving is
Are you bothering him up?
living.
Aye, it's my specialty.
Yeah.
I kind of grab a meme and kind of pull him in towards the front, and give him the short sword, and then just kind of put it into your hand and be like, there you go. And they go like, just replenishing the whole gang.
I don't think that friend of yours is. Yeah.
Trying to give the best smile ever, like.
First smile.
Yeah. Yeah, Cooper, thank you. I'll practice this one, and then eventually I'll get that big one over there.
You mean my best creation of all time? You, a little goblin, want to wield that one?
Oh, not me.
Aye, sir, that's racist.
It's not racist, lad. Have you seen how big he is compared to that weapon? Not even
Are
she.
you calling us
That's
small,
just
sir?
physics.
Not.
That's fine. So
Mr. Gorner, I think that might be sizes.
I can wield a great sword any day of the week.
Yeah, but there's a
Right,
difference.
small.
This weapon has been made for Goliaths and other giants.
So
Anyway,
I feel
Man
disenfranchised by the establishment. I'm gonna go outside.
I think that sounds like a challenge.
Then I pull out my pouch and I put down 10 gold and I go, 10 gold, I can swing that thing like it's nobody's business.
Gornar laughs and is like, try to keep it up the wall first, then we can talk.
How strong are you, Cooper? Like
Okay.
on a scale from 1 to 20.
I think we're about to find out.
Cooper,
Big old fucking guy.
Cooper, I want you to do a strength check, but I'll give you the amount that you need to get it off the wall.
Which is
24.
okay. So
Can I help him? Would he
so-
want me to help him?
No, because it's only him. Like he was gonna like keep it up.
I walk over to the wall.
Wait.
What?
Go on.
I'm gonna just change whatever you roll to an
Oh,
18.
oh.
Do
So,
you have a +6?
this is it a strength check or a strength saving throw?
Probably a strength check.
Strength check.
He's
Strength
really
check. Strength check. Are you
Not
sure?
an athletics check?
Strength check. I asked
mean,
for a strength check.
athletics check.
I
Oh,
asked
it's
for a
automatic.
strength. I asked for a strength check.
A strength check.
It's just not enough then, probably.
Well, we'll see.
Depends on what he rolls.
I'm going to walk over.
Are you
to-
wait, are you sure? Because I could really like mess this up for you.
Go for it. I don't
my
care.
strength is plus
Do it.
3, so
3?
you'll get 3 plus 3.
So you need a natural
The strength
20.
roll. Yeah, I need a natural 20 to really.
I
No,
need a
I-
natural 22. I think
Yeah.
everybody does.
How about Brenna? How much do you have?
I need a natural 26.
Nice.
No, that's fine.
You have like supernatural strength, but 2 subtracted.
But we
Yeah,
didn't
I
talk
have
with.
-2 on strength.
We didn't talk
Nice.
with Brenna about the weapon. It was a bet between.
Oh no,
Gor-
she's watching.
it was
She's
a,
enjoying
it, it was
Everybody's
a,
watching
it
at
was
this
a,
point.
It was a bet between Gornar and Cooper.
Super.
So there's
Yeah.
no help. There's no help. You said that
Super.
you could lift it if you could swing it. That's 10 gold pieces.
Roll!
Super.
Roll!
So roll
Think
me
about
a
your
strength
strength.
check.
So I'm gonna walk over
I want
to
to
it.
hype Cooper up.
I'm gonna
Cooper,
walk over to it. Yeah.
think about your turtle strength. You are a turtle. You can do this. If I can see dragons fly, I can see turtles lifting up stuff.
Gornar interrupts. He's like, dude, dragons fly normally. What are you talking about, mate?
You do not interrupt me while I'm giving this man the speech of his lifetime.
So I'm gonna walk.
It's
over to
my
the wall,
store.
and you see the arms out of the shell kind of come out a little bit more, and they begin to burst, kind of build with muscle. And there's one big massive roar that Cooper gives, and I'm going to rage.
Okay.
And now rage gives me advantage on strength checks.
But isn't rage only during combat?
I can rage whenever I want.
Is that true?
But
I thought it was only
lasts
combat.
Only a minute.
Okay.
He's in combat now with the axe.
I mean, sure, go for it.
Rage, as a bonus action, you can enter rage up for 1 minute. So for 1 minute, I can rage.
Okay.
So that gives me advantage.
Again, you need a 24. What happened?
9.
That was the
9.
best?
That was the best. I rolled a 6 and a 5.
I feel like I'm having like flashbacks from last session where you rolled I think a 5 and a 4 on advantage.
Can I will still change it to an 18 then.
An
Okay.
18. So if that's strength only, then that is 21.
21. So maybe you'll look cool doing the fail.
So,
It's not an attack roll, right?
No, it's just, again a strength check. So
Yeah.
Can I command him to lift the sword?
it's not even a sword.
No,
But
because
no,
you can't lift it. You can't command him to do
I
something.
wanted
he
him
cannot
to do a strength check, and he did the strength check. It was a 21. So you go up there, like your arms come out, like you start like suddenly like veins start popping from like your turtle arms, and she's like, and suddenly in like the whole like all the slamming of the hammers, all the work inside the store stops, as suddenly you hear like roar, and you like with full power, with like all like the power from your arms, your legs, you try to get it off the wall. Gornar starts laughing, but then suddenly stops while he like the underneath part just kind of like kind of goes
just
from like the
just
handle.
Like 4. It's
Yeah.
just like 4.
Yeah. And like it goes up a little bit, then just like comes down again, and then you saw like you if you paid attention to Gornar, you can feel like you can see him get like a sigh of relief that it didn't work out. Gornar starts laughing, and it's like, well, you did better than I thought, mate, but this is mine now, and he takes the 10 gold pieces.
Nice try, Cooper.
Well, mister.
Oh, is that 10 gold pieces for everything, or is that just fair?
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think you deserve the dagger for those 10 gold pieces.
Good
Is
try.
it enough?
No, you lost the bet. That's 10 gold pieces to me, and you still need to pay for the javelin and the short.
I'll throw down 25 gold,
Silver.
25 silver, plus, was it, how many gold? 1 gold?
That was 10 gold pieces for a short sword.
10.
Wouter looked it up and said it was
10
10.
gold pieces for a short sword, and 25 gold
Silver.
silver.
Yeah, alright. So you pay that, and he with a big smile, he hands you over like the 5 javelins and the sword. And he's like, here you go. That's for you. Thank you for your purchase.
I'm just gonna hand him 3 gold. I'm just gonna hand him 13 gold pieces, just an extra 5 silver to make it even for me, because I want to go gold on me.
Okay, that's fine. He's like, thank you for the tip. That's appreciated. At least you're a good sport.
And so I've got 5 more javelins, and I hand Meme the new greatsword, the new
Short sword.
and
Nice.
say, you know, just looking back at the. So I just say to him, you know, looking back at the when we got attacked at the inn. It's okay that you hid, but in case someone ever attacks you, and I hand him the short sword, and I kind of pat him on the shoulder, but it's kind of like a heavy pat.
Thanks,
And
man. Could I give you a vision of when we were in the cart when you asked for forgiveness, and then I said, "A great opportunity lies ahead, but it will come at a great risk or sacrifice." And then you snap back, and then I'll say, "I forgive you."
Ooh.
Oh.
I kind of go.
I told you it was real.
I look back at Kailash and go like, "The Bota God smiles upon me."
I didn't think it was going to be this quick.
Your fortune is soon, brother.
I look around to everyone. One of you is fucked. Sorry.
Well, it couldn't be me. I would not Kailash.
Shopkeep. I before we leave, I like 2 sheets of metal to tinker with.
Sure, that is what we say, like 2 gold pieces, or
I don't fucking know, bro.
that's 2 gold pieces then.
I'll just do that.
All right, so please remove 2 gold pieces from your inventory and add 2 metal sheets.
I'm fucking poor.
So as you've all kind of went into the Devil's Edge, Gornar gives you a big wave, but before you go, Brenna, he looks at you and he's like, I think you have a bright future ahead of you. Because you're a friend of Angus, please, if you ever need anything, you can ask me for a favor.
Thank you.
Of course.
Just next time I come back, cover the helmet.
Sure. Yeah. No. I'll let me know beforehand, so I'll help you.
I'll give you a call.
He just gives you his phone number.
I'll just say Roku as I walk down the street.
Sure. I'll remember the
Oh my god, a pigeon?
Yeah.
So, do we hear this conversation? We do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
I
there.
asked
I'm
him
there
to cover
mourning my
that
loss of
helmet.
gold and kind of looking at the hammer still and going like. Oh,
That's
So
yours.
then, as we walk out, I asked Brenna what the deal was with the helmet.
No, I'm just not a fan. You know what? Look,
Helmet?
I'm like not afraid of a lot of things, but I just don't like covering all this. And she like gestures her face, and she just quickly she just shimmies away. Let's go to the next door.
Wait, like any helmet or just that one?
So I raise my eyebrow and I notice the suspicious behavior, but then I decide to just let it go.
I don't like covering my hair either.
Yeah,
I understand.
messes up my ears. Just don't folds.
Look, they break the hair follicles, so it's bad for the
Yeah.
hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who wants a bald fur bulk? Nobody.
course.
So
Fuck, I was muted. I chime in and I'm like, win against face, good. And then I walk.
let's see. The next one shot. How? Because let's see. That's the last
I
one.
think it's Halt next.
Yeah, Halt's
We're
next.
going
Can I-
down the line.
Can I just say that it's getting quite
Late.
late
Yeah.
already?
I know.
So maybe do like one more, and then I would suggest that we gonna call it quits.
Yeah, that's fine.
I want to put with a charge.
No, that's fine. I think we'll like the session 3 is like another like session that we continue with, and then the end is like fun.
Shopping.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, Brenna, for your sake, so with the Anvil's Edge, if you ever need anything, you can ask for a favor or like get a discount if it's easy enough for Gornar. Because he likes your armor piece, and he thinks you have a bright future. That's basically sort of like the thing you got from it, right? Then I will. Let's see if I can find this. Sure. So you. Why is there? So, yeah, this is good. Bum, bum. Let me go there, and then go here, and then bam, bam, bam.
Question to you all: should I eat one piece of chocolate right now? Is it wise?
So.
Wait, fuck it. I'm gonna ask in like my Azure. Should I eat a piece of chocolate?
What is chocolate?
Should I eat a piece of sweet?
What?
Often silence in an interrogation means yes, so I will invoke myself in a sweet.
Do I not have?
Oh, this is out of character. I was
In character, out of character. Weird.
I
kind
was
of-
in character,
Oh.
no.
but now I'm just gonna
Ah.
eat this chocolate because you guys have nothing.
Where the?
You want to be saying that?
I don't know.
Eat your
Wait.
sweet, man.
Yeah.
Enjoy life.
Sure.
Dang. I ate my.
Don't I?
sweet.
Where the?
What's your deal, sir?
Sorry.
You like
What do you
looking for a
mean?
good time? Just
What do
going
you
with the
mean,
wind.
what's my deal?
There we go.
I'm just traveling.
Apparently, I did not
Getting in some new
had this one yet.
experience.
So, in
Fun.
you have this. So, you walk across the street and like you walk like 5 meters, and there's like a very large like ham sign, and on it says Carnivore's Choice.
I like that name.
Thank you. You walk in and it's like, instead of like the hot temperature that you get from like the blacksmith, suddenly you get like a chill because of it's like a freezing thing, right, to keep the meat good. Like you look at a sort of like a triangular like shaped building where everywhere you look you see like butchered like carcasses of like poultry, of like chicken, turkey. You see like pigs. You see at a certain like thing there's a special row for like beef and like other materials for from the Crimson Crest bovines. You see like one of their hides like hanging up as well, and you hear someone from the end say wait a minute, I'm coming right to you. And there is in front of you, out of like a background door, walks a giant like orc character with like a little like farmer's cap, and he has a tattoo of like a cow, but it's like as a puzzle piece to show what meat comes from where, and he has like this square butcher knife in his hand and like a big like axe as well to like cut the Crimson Crest beef with. He's like, what can I do for you all? Can I show you interest in any of my goods?
Yeah, I've been sent here by my good friend Angus.
Oh,
He
you're
recommended
the
this
guys from
place to me.
Angus. There should be a hunter here. Is that you?
Yes. Did he pass a name on to you?
I think it was Holt.
Yeah, that would be me. Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, Holt. Angus asked me to show you some like how to. I'm forgetting the word. How to skin animals the correct way. He Thaddeus asked the rest of the party if they all want to try a bit of like the Crimson Crest that he just got in. Is that a yes or a no?
You know, if you,
Yes.
if you,
I ain't got no money.
No, it's free. It's a free sample.
Oh, sure.
So Thaddeus like grabs like a thing underneath like a counter and like brings it up. It's like, stop laughing, you cunt. But there's like these like cut like slits of like prime Crimson Crest beef, and he suggests you all to like take it, taste it, look around the store. While he and Thaddeus and Holt go like behind the counter where there's like a giant like Crimson Crest hanging from like its hind legs. Thaddeus like shows you Holt like the real butcher knife and a filleting knife, and he shows us, so you have to hold it like this and then take the skin like this, and then you cut it down here, but like neatly. If you do it too fast, you cut like the beautiful fur of this bovine, and then he does it with like one he it's like going through butter. How he goes alongside it. He gives like he hands you his butcher knife and his filleting knife. Is like, all right, now it's your turn. And I want you to do me a survival check. What is it you're showing, Motor? You're muted.
you're muted.
Blue's made a tower.
Oh.
Nice.
I want you to do me a survival check to see how well you do it in the first try.
17.
All right, that's good. So, as Thaddeus has like shown you how it needs to be done, the sharpness of the knife's edges just perfectly go alongside the actions that you've seen before, as you do what Thaddeus has shown you perfectly. And Thaddeus, his looks like he's impressed. He's severely impressed. He's like, "Whoa, you're a natural one, aren't you?" All right, and then he shows you how to like cut like the bones, right, from like the animal itself, and how to cut the ribs and stuff. The rest of the party, you look all inside the store. You look around, you see some things. It's a butchery. There's nothing really special going on. If you want to have a look at something, you can say so.
What's his name again? The butcher?
The butcher is called Thaddeus Iron Cleaver.
Sedacious. What's your connection with Angus?
Well, what do you think I got these Crimson Crests or a discount for?
So you're working for him?
Yeah, I'm like his main Crimson Crest seller.
You like your boss? Or
I mean, technically, yeah, but he doesn't act like a boss.
He's friend.
so what do you think? Do you know of him like having like any people that he wouldn't like,
Angus?
or the other way?
I mean, yeah, I was lucky to know Angus because him and his Crimson Crest herd has helped me through tough times. But there are other butchers and farmers that had to run out of business because of the the I'm forgetting the word. The competition of the success of the Crimson Crest bovine products. So that could be a reason why people don't like Angus, but in general, Angus is he's a perfect Mr. Good guy. He donates to charity. He shows a lot of stuff. It's like I don't know.
Something, right? Something.
Why do you suggest my friend Angus of something?
Well, it all seems too good to be true.
That someone
No
can be
one's
nice?
No one's that nice.
Well,
Especially a noble-ish person.
I mean, it's good to be safe, but I don't know. What's your name?
I'm meme.
Meme. I mean, if
Look,
you want to
I'm
think,
not I'm not asking like to throw him under the bus. I'm asking if you've noticed something strange about him, about other people.
I mean, there were some sightings sometimes. I mean, well, there was once when like I was walking outside, like back from the store to like where I live, right? And I just looked up because the night there were beautiful like stars in the night sky, right? And I looked to my left and I suddenly saw like this horned creature with blue eyes. It looked like it was like a blue aura that was like happening. I don't know. It looked like. Well, I don't know what it is. Like, it could be a ghost. It was just like blue eyes, like blue horn or whatever, and like he was like almost like he was counting the area or something.
One horn or?
I don't know. It was so quick because
Did you see it like?
It was like a
2 legs or 4? With 2 legs or 4 legs?
It was 2 legs, definitely. It looked like a humanoid creature.
Thank you.
Of course, anytime. So we're almost done. Thaddeus is quite excited about the skills you've learned, Guus. Every time you skin an animal or like prepare an animal, you can do it with advantage if it's a survival check. But only if it's skinning, and you can add to your inventory a Thaddeus's butcher knife. He gives that to you because of how like from what promise you have shown.
Thank you very kindly, sir. That
of
is
course,
very generous of you.
Like, if you want to like learn some more, maybe in the future, like please come back. I think you have a bright future of butchery in your life.
Already got the hunting part, so the butchery part should be useful as well. Thank you so much.
Of course.
DM.
Yeah.
There's so in the main kind of shop area.
Mm-hmm.
So there's meats hanging on kind of hooks in the
butcher store, in the butchery.
Store, so they're just hanging there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I rolled. It's not good. So as we're walking around, as everyone's waiting for halt, I'm kind of just walking past the meat on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And there's that feeling in the back of my mind as well, as the fragrances I'm smelling start to change from meat to burning to ash to metallic kind of blood. And I stop and I turn around, and now I'm no longer in the butchers anymore. I'm in what seems to be a memory where once there was the carcasses hanging on the hooks, is now a little child hung there, bleeding, with arms missing and legs missing, and behind him a village burning, and corpses all across the ground and up on hooks. And as I look in horror, I see one of the hooks kind of rope go up and around a log, and then that rope comes all the way back down until I realize that rope is in my hand, and I realize I put that child up there, and then I let go and stumble back and blink, and I'm back in the butcher's store.
Did we see any of this, or was it just like a vision of yours?
It was just a vision of mine. I kind of
Okay.
looked very kind of away for a moment. I rolled really low on a PTSD check.
Okay.
Really low. One off a 2. I rolled a 2, which meant maybe not like full blown, but certainly
there's
a
something.
memory.
Yeah.
Well, that got dark real quick.
If it's okay, I don't want to go into that right now because
No. That was purely for me.
Okay.
Purely for me.
Awesome. So Joost, Halt, that was your story. You now can get to Carnivore's Choice if you want to learn some more about like handling whenever you've hunted a monster.
Awesome.
You have a advantage now with the check on like skinning. As you walk outside, it's quite busy on the road. There's like people walking. I want to put up some. Wait a minute. Let's see this one. This is gonna fuck you up. I want to. You all walk outside, right? And sure, Brenna.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
Sure. That's an 11.
Roll good, please.
I rolled an 11.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Sorry.
Am I muted?
That's a 15
No.
total.
15. All right.
Yeah.
Meep. Alright, sorry. Sure.
Yeah.
You look up. Look up.
I look up.
You see a bird flying, and you follow
Yeah.
its flying, and on one of the roofs, you see a humanoid creature standing there, with blue eyes, a glowing blue arm, a glowing blue horn. But it was in the background while you were following the bird. When noticing there was something in the background, you tried to look back, but that vision, that skimmis, that's gone. Loose. Brenna. You walk into like the busy road. There's a lot of people walking. As there is a you try to like walk past some people, as suddenly you like bump into someone, and like you're like, hey, watch out, dude. As you look up, and there is, before you even know it, a person wearing a mask with this like slanted things and the horns forward, walks past, and before you could react, he already disappeared into the crowd. And that's where we're gonna end session 2.
Wait, can I still read my poem?
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah! I forgot. Sorry, Shot. You can still read your poem if you want to.
Nice. Yeah, I want to do
In the
one
butcher
poem.
shop.
I'm sorry.
See a lot
Let's
of
just say
meat.
we do
That
this
is
before
quite-
this meeting with our two faded people.
Mm-hmm.
Just when we're about to leave the butcher shop.
Go read it.
Fellas, I've written another poem. The lines, the start of a line to me. It's called Bonding. Right? The winged citadel where we prepare our wings. Sleeping during the carriage has my guilt tearing my heartstrings. Ah, the sweet bliss of the peaceful days, where we don't get burned into ashtrays. My gratitude for Angus's hospitality knows no bounds. Unfortunately, I got off on the wrong foot in Baltzar's grounds. It would seem that my great wisdom flies over the heads of my friends. Where will I find my place to transcend? Definitely not when I keep losing my temper over duck eggs. If Karlash finds this thief, I will give him the finest of beer gags. The angry in me just finds a way to lash out. Is this why I leave all the women in Drod? Nay, I must overcome my fear of this potential facade. I must be buttery smooth, like butter in the divine butter.
Yay!
Yes, yes, Shell. I fucking love you. All right.
Great.
So with that, we end session 2. I want each of you to like maybe give like a final saying about the session. Like, what did you like? What did you dislike? What were you surprised about? As a goodbye for this session. Fishy, you first maybe.
I liked Balthazar's character a lot, more than I thought I would like it. I was
Good.
like, whoa, okay, pretty cool good. I want to get to know him more. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. All right. Meep.
Yeah, I like that I'm getting like the relationships I'm building up with the people in the party is pretty cool. I haven't talked to Halt, Meme, or the
Baltzar?
Karlash yet,
Oh.
like a lot yet.
Yeah.
But I like my relationship with Cooper, Brenna, and the other one. Fuck. Baltzar.
There's no relationship there. You're right.
The other one.
It's session 2. It's
Other
session 2 meme. So
Yeah.
like about Meep.
No,
so
I know,
like,
I know.
But yeah,
I know,
cool.
but I like the relationships I'm making.
Cool.
So that's about it.
Niels. What was
Yeah,
your first time playing? You, I'm guessing you want to continue.
Yeah, definitely. I'm already hyped for the next installment.
Awesome.
I love everybody's role playing, especially like Cooper. It's just so extremely fun to be part of, and yeah, I'm hoping that like I can kind of get that feel for my character some session in the future.
Of course.
But actually, yeah, I just everybody's just role playing this. I love everybody's interests, and I like how Meme is like so unconventional that it's kind of hard to pin down what kind of character it's going to end up being. Every time it's just a surprise how it's going to react or what it's going to do.
Cool. Nice. Loose.
I like all it.
My husband.
No, it's nice. I just wish we could do this every week, because you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I keep like thinking of scenarios like outside of this, and then it keeps going completely different way.
What do you think I am
Which
as
is
DM?
Yeah, it's true. That's true. No, but that's the good part, because then I can explore different things, and I just wanna explore more like the relationship wise between everyone. But it's yeah. I wish we had more hours.
So it goes by
I
really
mean,
quickly.
I'd continue this tomorrow if we can.
yeah.
Basically that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean,
can't.
with the prep I did, we can, but I don't want to. Because
Whoa, man!
Are we that bad?
no, it's not that.
You
No,
hate us that much?
I just
I
like
think we're with that many people.
it's a lot of work. So I will do some things. I need to prepare a bit of things,
Are
but
we not worth that kind of work?
my
I
mental.
can't, and I
Ah,
I can't play
I
tomorrow.
feel
No,
it in
but
the
we're not going to play tomorrow. Don't worry.
We're just kidding.
Wouter, what was your
Yeah.
favorite part?
Well, honestly, the entire part with
The butter
Cooper
god.
trying to figure out a god, not knowing a god besides God damn it, was amazing. And I'm very much looking forward to drinking Brenna under the table. It's gonna be great.
Oh!
Mm.
You
Part
think
of
you can
the-
drink a dwarf under the table? I think not, Beach.
The part with the sword was also pretty cool.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool.
I like that. I'm curious who Meme wants to give the sword to,
Oh,
Yeah.
Halt, Guus, what was your favorite part?
For me, probably the whole Cooper thing, trying to figure out what the fuck God was. That's just so fucking hilarious to me.
Yeah,
That was
funny.
It's a butter god, guys. It's a butter god.
Yeah, the fact that there's a butter god. That's.
I mean, I think
honestly, I'm if I need to roleplay.
No, I will
Tyrion,
roleplay
I'm
him.
Totally down because
I-
it's so funny.
I want to roleplay him really bad.
The 3 gods. Death.
Oh, Butterbringer.
Oh, that's
how fun is it that you have a god of war, a god of that, and a god of butter? That's the main 3 gods in like one of your main capital
when you
cities.
were talking
And the fact is
about
everybody
like
focuses on the god of
gods,
butter.
and you were talking about butter, I was like,
Yeah, not even
sent
God
me
of
a
death.
message like, why are you so excited about this?
Well, let's like I said. I mean, there was also a hint towards Guus' first character, Eustace, that we will explore later on. Yeah, so like it was not only Draco that I prepared. Like there's a lot of nostalgia into everything, and you're now seeing glimpses of it. And then lastly, Aaron, what was your favorite part?
Oh, it was the role playing of the butter gods. Like I have an intelligence. I haven't been playing it well. I don't think I've been playing the intelligence that well. I have an intelligence of 8, which is -1. I'm not intelligent whatsoever, and the idea of there being multiple gods has completely blown me blown Cooper out of the way. Because it's like, wait, I've been saying God damn it, but what god? Have I been?
But
have I
what
been
does that
damning-
mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? Have I been damning the butter god? But the butter god sounds so nice.
He brings me butter.
It brings me butter. And the idea that of just rolling every once in a while a d20 just to see if the PTSD kicks in, and I rolled real fucking low there. I was gonna message you if I rolled a natural 1 in that butcher shop, because I was like, right, I have a whole history of stuff, and I was like, well, let's roll with this one.
I fucking love it. I find it difficult sometimes to grasp everything that's happening, and sometimes I think my fantasy of like how to introduce something or do something is sometimes a bit like lacking for like to give like thought behind it, because the Carnivore's Choice, it was way quicker than, for example, the Anvil's Edge, and that's because I just sometimes have it was a bit, it's because it's late, and also I didn't at a certain point there was one thought behind it, and then to feel the rest in sometimes is kind of difficult.
What does Holt roll with advantage for now? He rolls with advantage when he's
skinning animals.
So survival check with skinning animals.
Just animals.
Monsters, animals, wildlife.
The thing is, like,
Humans.
No,
Humans?
I mean
Question mark?
technically yes, but let's not do it.
Let's not do that.
Aww.
Be like, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Gosh
That's
darn.
my thing. That's the whole point.
That's the whole point of
Yeah.
Halt. He wants to skin humans.
Now the thing is as well with
Are you
the
gonna wear
like
face
Cooper's
mask
in
too?
danger.
Let's
the thing is
finish.
with the butcher, with the butcher is that like I also didn't play that fully because my brain was just like
I know, I saw it. That's-
just going downhill.
I saw it. That's why I was like,
Yeah,
okay, let's finish
my
it.
brain has been on default setting for the past like 30 minutes.
That's fine. It's late, so I mean we've been playing for almost 4 hours, so we did a lot of things.
Have we actually been playing for 4 hours?
I'm live
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
hours. And,
Jeez, honestly, I
fif-
would love to continue, but brains are not there.
No, I know, and that's why we're gonna stop.
Exactly that.
I just did not expect the carriage bit to get on so long. I was like,
yeah.
my idea was like, okay, that's 20 minutes, and then suddenly it was like an hour, and I was like, Jesus, I still need to introduce Niels' character. Like-
That's why I was like so
Look,
short
if you
at
give-
like where I was just like talking like, no, I don't want to speak.
yeah,
That's
no,
the
that's fair.
reason.
Yeah, that's
So I
fair.
was like,
Yeah.
If you give us the opportunity to roleplay,
You're doing it
we
well.
will roleplay for at least 2 hours if we can.
I know, but that's what I'm
If
learning
I
now as
could've,
well.
I wanted to like talk with Cooper for like ever about gods.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had to step in at a certain point because I love it what you guys do. Like, and I don't want to change that, but at a certain point I was like, okay, but
And at some point,
Unfortunately,
it's rare water.
yeah. And I find it difficult to do sometimes, but it's all a learning experience because like it's my 3rd time DMing this, so like ever like a session. So it's eventually we'll get there. It's just I'm really happy that all of this is happening
I
and how
mean,
it's happening. And
Let's be real. I think you're doing great for like your first campaign. I think you're doing amazing.
thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. That's kind. Thanks.
Sure.
Lose that helmet that Brennan was after. So it was a silver helmet? Was it a
No,
silver?
What's so
I'll-
cool about it?
I'll show a picture. I'll send a picture. But
Oh.
anyways, we're gonna end the stream because I'm done with streaming.
I love pictures.
I'm gonna hang out with friends. Guys, the next session is in, let's see,
Tomorrow?
the 26th of July. Put it in your agenda, 26th of July. That's when
Oh my God.
we will be playing session 3.
Wait, 21st of July?
26th.
Thanks.
So 19th of July.
Yeah, but I'm not back. Oh,
I know,
you
but
what?
Wouter-
Actually, I'm there for like a week and a half at that point. I can arrange something.
Yeah, but again, Wouter, I may only need you for the healer's hut bit, and that the rest is okay.
Oh man,
Other than that, you're just an NPC.
that's spoiler.
No, I told you that-
I thought I was gonna like give all my entire backstory in that shit.
No, but the 26th, and again, we're with 7 people, so if someone can make, we're still gonna do it. We'll just like roleplay the bit later on if
Well,
you can.
can
make it.
everyone make it?
Well,
I can.
from Bulgaria, I can probably.
Try it.
I have a phone; it works.
I'll
probably.
ask beforehand again, but keep it in your phones. The 26th. That's the next time we're gonna play.
and if we're at some point feeling spicy, especially Joost, we can sometimes just do 3 weeks in a row. Just saying.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, next
instead
week's
of
not
doing
going to
it
be
2
difficult
weeks-
because we go to our individual things, we go to a quest board, and that quest board has things, and then I win
you're still
against
in Bul-
Brenna
you're
because
still in
my
Bulgaria.
constitution is great.
You're still in Bulgaria.
What?
You're still in Bulgaria.
Sure. What's your point? What's
Well,
your point?
it's for me because I want to give you guys maps as well. It just takes a bit of time, and I need to do some prep work as well because there's a lot of things in the back that I can't even tell or show or whatsoever. That so if it's God fucking damn it, if it's like earlier, like I will ask you guys to do so, but let me think about it. But if we can do it next Friday, I'll ask you guys. But maybe I need some time as well because I will work on Saturday next week. So
Look, what I'm trying to say is that
that we're ending the stream. So thank you all for watching the stream because we'll have this conversation
Love
under.
you.
Love you, bitches.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Say hi to your mommies for me.